All right, here we are, game number 4 on the day. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. I'm joined here by Austin Emdeck, and we are in the second semifinal game. And right now we are recognizing the 12U team as they are walking out onto the field. That 12U team are the North Dakota State champions. How about that? Can't quite see them in the shadow there. That's not a... So we'll just leave it on that shot there. So the boys... So getting a nice congratulations from the fans here on the Vaterstad pregame show, brought to you by Vaterstad. Welcome to our world of farm machinery, offering Wilrich, Concord, and Wishick branded machinery. We're here for game number 4 on the day, game number 12 on the day, and there's a nice salute by Post 20 as they're going to come out and fist bump the boys. Pretty cool. Number 5, Kindred, taking on the number 1 seed, Wahpeton. There's the umpires meeting going on. Nice gesture here by Post 20 boys to go out and congratulate their future stars of Wahpeton baseball.
Yeah, that's right. Passing the tradition. And that's everything to those little kids. I mean, they're watching this Legion team each and every game, looking up to them. It's pretty cool.
Proudly displaying their banner out there on the third base side over there, too, for everybody to see as they walk in. And, again, having a good time here for the boys. Karen Kapp has already texted in saying that's awesome. So congratulations from Karen to the 12U team. All right, I'm going to get the thriving starting lineups here. Listen in the mic.
Number 21, Stanley Belaski. Number 34, Xander Rath. Number 33, Lucas Dahl. Number 12, Grant Spellhog. And now your starters. Leading off, playing right field, number 8, Mason Almaraz. Batting second, playing center field, number 9, Matt Pearson. Batting third, the pitcher, number 24, Nick Thompson. Playing first base, number 45, Jack Packer. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 11, Carter Schmitz. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 6, Lucas Clabundi. Batting seventh, doing the catching, number 3, Jeremiah Doctor. Batting eighth, the DH, number 17, Max Otgran. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 7, Graham Glasso. And playing third base, number 2, Jorgen Swenson. Now for the home team on the scoreboard. Wahpeton Post 20, starting with the non-starters. Number 4, Josiah Brewer. Number 10, Eli Kappas. Number 13, Nick Zock. Number 14, Skylar Plato. Number 15, Keegan Lynch. And number 23, Braxton Polly. Now your starters for Post 20. Leading off, playing center field, number 20, Tori Ulick. Batting second, playing left field, number 2, Gavin Schroeder. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 5, Caden Kappas. Batting fourth, doing the catching, number 7, Jackson Fleetfoot. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 9, Caden Hockert. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 11, Riley Timian. Batting seventh, doing the pitching and DH, number 6, Jaden King. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 1, Josiah Hoffman. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 8, Jack Rittenauer. And the bat boy, Trey Kappas. Head coach, Chris Kappas. Assistants, Mike Schroeder and Steve Hockert. I forgot coaches for Kindred. We have Josh Omaras, Jordan Lutovsky, and Paul Quislin. Umps for tonight are Kelly McNary and Craig Peterson. Boys, remove your hats. face me and repeat loudly the Legion Code of Sportsmanship. I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory, keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. All right, good luck, and let's play ball.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the first pitch here between Kindred and Wahpeton in this semifinal game of the North Dakota East Region Legion Baseball Tournament.
All right, sorry about that, Coach. I had a little conversation I needed to take care of there. All right, there is our Thrivent starting lineups. I don't know if you said that or not there,
I
Coach.
did not. No, you fill it all in, Joe.
Thrivent starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick, our starting lineup sponsor. And our pregame show, once again, was brought to you by Vaterstad. Vaterstad, welcome to our world of farm machinery, offering Wilrich, Concord, and Wishick branded machinery. All right, the Kindred boys have gotten here. They had to come into the play-in game. They were the number 5 seed, Coach, and they defeated Grand Forks on Wednesday 13-3 in a 10-run game. And then yesterday they defeated Valley City in a mild upset, the 5 seed over the 4 seed, 3-1. That brought Kindred into the semifinal game here against Wahpeton. When you take a look at what Wahpeton did, they had the number 1 seed, so they did not have to play in a play-in game on Wednesday. So their first game yesterday was against the number 9 seed Fargo Jets, and they defeated the Jets 12-0. So they're in the semifinal game. So the winner of this game is going to face Castleton. We just saw that, and Castleton's bats were hot.
Oh, man, they had whatever they did and whatever they had for breakfast and lunch, they better repeat that because they played a heck of a ball game. Their bats are on fire. And it was fun to watch. We had seen some pitchers duels throughout the day and yesterday, and now we definitely saw the offense get fired up yesterday in the last game.
So the winner of this game goes on to play Castleton in the championship game. Again, there is not a loser game and not having to come back. It's not a true double elimination at that level right now. So between Castleton and the winner of this game, it'll be a 1-2 seed between those guys. And then the 3-4 seeds will be determined tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to be about ready to go here with our first pitch, Coach. And leading off for Kindred is going to be Mason Almaris. And Karen and Carly Kappas already tuning in and watching. First pitch is at 7:08 p.m.
First pitch, 7:08.
7:08 p.m. is our first pitch. 90 steamy degrees. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be when we walked outside, though. For a break, it's 1-1.
No, and today's about the stillest day of the last couple, too. The flags are hardly moving out there.
Yeah. Jaden King brings it in, the big lefty. Craig Peterson behind the plate. Kelly McNary is going to be on the bases in this game. Craig Peterson actually at home plate there, standing in the shade. Call strike. It's 2-2. King comes on to the outside corner. Saw his dad as we took a break here between games. Saw his dad down there. He seemed about as nervous as anybody could get as a dad. Jaden King shakes off Fleetfoot, and he'll come home with it. He'll fouled into the net, and we'll do it all over again.
King's got some velo behind that fastball of his.
Yeah, 6'4" frame sure helps him a lot on that one.
Yeah, he's popping the mitt.
The lefty brings it. That one sails outside. Fleetfoot couldn't even get to it. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's sometimes the MO on Jaden King. Sometimes he gets a little overexcited sometimes and struggles in his early at-bats. And there's a pitch swung on and lifted to left field. Gavin Schroeder. Tori Ulick takes charge, and he'll grab it in left center field for the first out. A little better angle on the sun out there too, Coach.
Yep,
for Tori.
That's right. And that's the center fielder's job. But you're the patroller out there. If you get to it, if you're confident in that play, then you call off your teammates to your side.
So Maris got underneath that one a little bit, and a pop fly to Tori Ulick for the first out. Matt Pearson steps up to the plate now for Kindred. He pops that one foul back over the concession stand. Might even hit the grandstand roof here.
And you're more familiar with the field than I am, Joe, but it'll be interesting to see if these shadows in home plate, now you see home plate in the shadows, if the fielders have a problem picking up the ball, or even the hitters.
Yeah, it's right in front of home plate right now. The grandstand canopy shadow is right in front of home plate. So it might be a little bit of an issue here when Wahpeton comes to bat for sure. King delivers just off the plate. Ball 1-2 to Matt Pearson. Yeah, there's been a few trees taken down here. They're going to redo First Street here right behind us. And there's been some tree removal. So some of the shadows aren't here that used to be here. And that pops straight up here. Fleetfoot's got to look for it. And it's going to hit the roof. Nope. Lands just on the concrete sidewalk on the side here and bounces into the grandstand. One of the very few balls that have made this grandstand here since it was built. 1-2. King ahead in the count, and there he gets a ground ball to Hoffman at first. He'll take it himself, step on first, and retire Pearson. Pearson was hustling down the line, though.
Yeah, he sure was, and King got him out in front on that off-speed pitch. Kind of rolled over to first base. Good play.
It's going to bring up the pitcher for Kindred in the game tonight, and that's going to be Nick Thompson. He's batting third tonight. We've seen him batting fourth, but Big Jack Parker is going to bat fourth tonight, and we saw him park one in the left center field area for a home run in the game we watched the other night.
Yeah, he's got a hearty swing. So putting him in the 4-hole, see if he can bring some batters around.
Call strike as King hits the target. Fleetfoot set up on the outside half, and King painted the corner.
I think you guys will be able to see this at home. That Thompson is on the plate. His back foot is on the chalk, inside chalk. He's really crowding the plate quite a bit.
Yeah, his toe was right on the chalk. King delivers, and Thompson behind on that one, fouls it off in foul territory.
You'll see often when you have the lefty-righty matchup that if lefties are trying to come inside on these right-handed hitters, that's when they can get their hips and fire their hands through the zone and connect on one. At King's velocity, it'll be a little bit harder to do.
Jaden King ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nick Thompson. Down low, and that one kind of bounced up, and everybody kind of flinched on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know if Fleetfoot thought it was going to come up and get him on the backside, and Craig Peterson bailed on that one too. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. King gets him 1, 2, 3. We're going to go to the bottom of the first on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Kindred held scoreless. Wahpeton coming to bat.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Valley Beat Service stepping up here for the tournament. Thank you, Valley Beat Service. Ellard Excavating also stepping up along with all of our regular sponsors. We'll mention them throughout tonight. Ellard Excavating stepping up and helping us out here for the tournament, paying some expenses for us. Chad Affield watching down on the side over there and listening to us, so we appreciate Chad. Chad he'll be up here with me tomorrow, off and on. He's actually out there in center field. See him on the gator out there?
Oh, there he is, cruising around. Always working, always doing something. Does that guy ever rest? Do you think he ever sleeps?
He goes to bed at 9 o'clock. He likes doing that.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the first here, and Wahpeton leads off with Tori Ulick. Karen Kappas checking in. She likes all the camera angles. So Karen Kappas also checking in here. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate it. B-Dub watching down in the cities. Strike one to Tori Ulick.
He's in the big city this weekend,
Yep.
huh?
B-Dub was worried about us being late on the air. He thought maybe we had troubles, but we're okay, Brian, right now. Thank you. Thanks for checking in on us.
We hopefully got all the troubles out of the way
Early this morning, yeah. 1-1. Nick Thompson delivers to Tori Ulick. Is a call strike at the knees. It's 1-2. Tori steps out, gathers himself, and back in with the open stance. Thompson delivers. Comes up high. Not sure what that pitch was intended to be.
I think it was probably a breaking ball that did not break.
Yeah, it just didn't quite come off his fingers right. Try it again. 2-2. Tori Ulick pulls that one between. Oh, and a nice stab at first, but Ulick's going to beat it out at first base. Nice stop over there by Packer at first base. He gathered it up. Thompson hustled over there to try and get the out, but Tori Ulick blazing down the baseline got the base hit.
Yeah, he beat the pitcher to first base. That was a heck of a stop by Packer. Seen some nice defensive plays throughout the day.
Boy, we sure
today,
have.
Joe.
Yep, we sure have. As Gavin Schroeder comes to the plate, and I don't know if great-grandma Florence is watching, but if she is, we'll say hi to her again. 101 years old, great-grandma Florence.
Congratulations.
She was watching last night, and appreciate her doing that. And she's out in Jamestown, so watching her great-grandson, Gavin, and Post 20. And there goes Tori Ulick, and he's going to slide in. Did he get nailed? Yes, he did. Didn't quite get the jump that he wanted as Tori Ulick is caught stealing. And I believe, did Glasgow put the tag down? I think he did, didn't he?
I believe so.
Okay. So 2-4 on the putout, and Gavin Schroeder has got the bases empty now for him.
Something to watch there. Tori dove into second base pretty hard there, and it looked like he was maybe holding his left hand. Must be something to watch.
Okay. Swing and a miss there by Gavin. It's 1-1. Tori Ulick was at a .952 percentage for stolen bases. That's only the third time all season he's been caught. Strike three to Gavin Schroeder.
Yeah, he had a late jump there, and he didn't get a very good start to that one.
Yep.
But boy, to hit top end speed, he still made it a play. I thought he was dead to rights, but it was still bang bang.
Caden Kappas steps up now for Wahpeton. Nick Thompson has 2 outs here now for Kindred in his defense. His catcher is Jeremiah Doctor. We'll go through the defense in the next inning here, and we'll set the defense for you. That one outside. Doctor tried to frame that one. Couldn't get it back quick enough there for Craig Peterson to agree with him. So
Yeah,
it's
a little too much frame in there on that one.
2-0.
Gave it a good effort.
Kappas wants that one come across for a strike. It's 2-1. So again, the canopy shadow starting to creep out in front of home plate. And the tree shadows at the first base side. And that one goes up and over the heads of the umpire and of Doctor.
On deck batter sleeping. There we come out.
Go get the ball. Caden Hockert jogs out to get that one. Kappas takes high for ball 4. So another runner gets on. We'll see if Coach Kappas wants to be aggressive on the bases with Caden Kappas getting on base, and that's going to bring up Jackson Fleeflet, the catcher. Kappas, as far as stolen bases go so far, he's .833 percentage. Been caught twice. Fleeflet comes to the plate with a .340 average. Leading Post 20 in RBI. Pickoff move, and it gets away from Packard, first base, but Kappas not going anywhere. We're in the bottom of the first here. Kindred held scoreless on a 1-2-3 inning by Jaden King. And Fleeflet pulls a shot down the third base side, and Fleeflet will get on with a base hit. So Fleeflet with the single, the first hit of the game. Kappas goes to second. He'll be in scoring position for Caden Hockert. And last night you didn't get to watch the game, but Caden Hockert had a game for Wahpeton last night.
Yeah, up and down this lineup. They've been playing some dang good baseball throughout the summer.
Josiah Brewer comes in to courtesy run for the catcher, Jackson Fleeflet. If I remember right, Caden Hockert last night had 6 RBI. A double, 2 singles. He had 6 RBIs for the Post 20 boys last night.
That is a heck of a ball game.
With a double and 2 singles. Steps up to the plate, takes inside for ball 1 from Nick Thompson. The flags on the scoreboard are limp. Nick Thompson looks back at Kappas, brings a strike across to Caden Hockert. So Caden saw the breaking pitch now. The flag on the center field pole got a little bit of a breeze to it.
Blown out to left a little bit.
Thompson delivers inside and tight to Caden Hockert. It's 2-1. Yeah, Caden had the night last night. Caden Hockert coming into this game, or coming into the tournament, I should say, batting .304. And there he's got a ground ball to second, a one-hopper into the glove of Schmitz, and retires Josiah Brewer, courtesy runner. And that will end the first inning here. Wahpeton Strands 2. We're going to go to the top of the second, and we're scoreless here at John Randall Field on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner, Austin Emdeck, Ryan Watson on assignment, if you will. How about that? We'll just say he's on assignment. Watson, you're working down there, right? Attaboy. Jack Packer steps up.
Had to troubleshoot us this morning.
Yeah, he did. He did help us out, working from afar. King delivers the first pitch to Jack Packer is called strike.
Nice breaking ball to start him out.
Yeah, big swooping breaking pitch from the big lefty. That one's low in the
Backdoor
dirt.
breaker.
1-1. There you see Fleeflet extending that right leg like you were talking about earlier today, Coach.
Yeah,
Flattening that thing out.
That's the new modern thing to do.
You didn't do it on that pitch.
They claim that you can reward your pitchers with more strikes from the umpire because they have a better view. That's kind of how that started.
Call strike, 2-2.
It was actually Mitch Garver, formerly of the Minnesota
Yeah,
Twins, now
yeah.
plays for the Texas Rangers, who
Yep.
really was on the forefront of that. He was one of the worst defensive catchers in the bigs the season before, and then he started kicking a leg out, and he analytically, they say, he rewarded his pitchers with more strikes from the umpires that were not than anybody else in the league.
Interesting fact. 3-2 pitch from King to Packer. Swung on and missed, and King gets a strikeout. Interesting stat there, Coach, here as we go to Carter Schmitz, the shortstop, going to bat next for Kindred. Interesting comparison here is the pitch count that you got in between innings there.
Yeah, they both had 18 pitches coming out of the first inning.
King faced 3, while Thompson faced 5. So 18 pitches for both coming into the second inning. As that one sails up high. So King having a little trouble getting ahead in the count here to start with. Gets Schmitz to foul that one off. Out of play. Had 7-year-old Colby Beaver up here. Swung on, fouled back. Colby Beaver up here yesterday, a fan watching 3BSN all the time from Zumbrota, Minnesota. He actually was up here in the booth with Chad and I for an inning last night. Helped us call the game for an inning.
You'll remember that for a while.
Yeah, he had a blast. I just saw him out here. Strike 3. Schmitz is caught looking. So the third strikeout recorded by Jaden King.
3 in a row.
It is 3 in a row, yeah. I see Wahpeton Daily News reporter, sports editor, sports guy in chief, Robert Wanick Jr. down along the first base side taking more pictures as Lucas Kablundi takes outside ball 1. Again, go to WahpetonDailyNews.com/sports, and Robert's got all kinds of cool pictures down there, and he's flashing a lot of them right now as strike 1 is delivered.
Left fielder number 6, Lucas Kablundi.
So 2 outs here, 1-1 count. Jaden King delivers. That one's high and away. It's ball 2.
Yeah, Robert can do a lot of cool things from behind the lens there. I've had a couple times last season I reached out to a couple players like, hey, did you see his photos? You got to get that one framed. Pretty cool.
2-2. Jaden King leading the team in strikeouts, pitching-wise, 66 on the year. Came in with a 6-0 record. That one comes up high, and he gets again behind in the count, 3-2. 44 exact innings pitched coming into the tournament for Jaden. Sophomore, going to be a junior. Swing and a miss, and he got another strikeout. So 3 strikeouts in the inning. That is definitely a mow 'em down inning, if I may use that term, from John Gordon and the Minnesota Twins. We're going to take a break, and when we come back here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, we're still tied at 0. We'll be right back.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
Coming back for the bottom of the second here on Three Borders Sports Network, Riley Timian going to lead it off here for Wahpeton. Get a nice crowd here on a nice evening here at John Randall Field. Thompson delivers to Riley Timian. Swung on and pulled foul. Defensively for Kindred in the outfield. This is going to be left to right. Will be Klabundi in left, Pearson in center, Almaris in right. Third to first is Swenson, Schmitz, Glazo, and Packer. Thompson lets up on that one a little bit. It's 1-1.
Just missed the outside edge on that. It was
Yeah,
a
it
good
sure
pitch.
did. Sure did. 1-1 pitch to Riley. Comes up high, ball 2. Riley Timian, an offensive lineman for the Wahpeton Huskies. That starts early. I think, what is it?
Couple
Thompson
weeks
outside,
only.
yeah. I know their media night is August 12th, Three Border. That'll be our next broadcast here after the tournament's over. We'll be there on August 12th for media night, fall sports. And Huskies will be in a scrimmage. That's a strike. It's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I think practice must start that week then for Wahpeton. That's a Friday night. That's August 12th. 3-2 pitch. Almost hit him. Ball 4. So a leadoff walk here issued by Nick Thompson is going to bring up a pitcher-to-pitcher confrontation here between Jaden King and Nick Thompson. That might have brushed Riley a little bit there. I don't know. It was inside.
Yeah, it was close to the hands.
Craig Peterson behind the plate. Kelly McNary on the bases. Nick Thompson in the stretch. And he'll bring it home to Jaden King. Strike on the inside corner. Oh and 1 to Jaden King. It's a big strike zone. And he'll drill that one to left center. Is it going to get caught? It does, and Timian's got to get back in a hurry. Throw comes in from left field, but it's off the mark. Jaden King drilled that one to left field. Bundy got over, made the catch, tried to get Timian doubled up at first base, but the throw came wide.
Yeah, if the throw was on target, he would have got him.
Yep.
Timian was thinking the same thing. We were up here. Let's get cruising. Let's get to third base. But that ball was hit hard enough to hang up long enough where Bundy could get underneath it and make a nice play.
Yeah, it just seemed like it floated at the end there, and Bundy made a nice job getting to it. Thompson's pitch to Hoffman, swing and a miss.
With these humid days, it seems kind of contradictory, but when it's hot and humid, the ball is going to hang longer. It's actually the thick air keeps the ball up there longer. Well, maybe when you're in a spring baseball season or when the Twins first start playing in April and May and you see, man, that ball seemed like it was hit really hard but didn't go anywhere. Well, in the cold weather, it doesn't travel as well.
Exactly. Josiah Hoffman at the plate, 1-1 count. Thompson floats that one in. Just whatever that pitch is, Coach, I don't know if it's a slider or a curve or whatever he's trying to break it off there, just isn't breaking for him. It comes up high every time.
Yep, just doesn't have it working yet. We'll see if that's something he can find throughout the outing. And sometimes that's just how it is. It's a feel.
Hoffman hits one to second. Schmitz to second for 1, and the throw is off the mark, and Hoffman will stay put at first base. So he grounds into the fielder's choice, forcing out Timian at second base. Did I say... Anyway, that was a ground ball to Schmitz at short. I think I might have said second. If I did, I apologize.
Threw over to second to get the force out.
Yeah, something like that. Glazo's throw over to first was not on the mark. So Jack Rittenauer is going to be on up next here for Wahpeton. A pitch from Thompson, fouled back to the net. This time the Kindred guys or the Wahpeton, there, Gavin Schroeder went to get that. Twice now the guys have been a little slow on getting there. 0-1. It's bounced in the dirt, and a good stop there by Jeremiah Doctor.
Doctor's been having a pretty good tournament behind the plate. Been doing a good job of walling up and keeping balls in front.
1-1 pitch to Rittenauer is off the plate. Ball 2, 2-1.
You know, I think there's times where these catchers are trying to overframe. If he wouldn't have tried to move that ball 8 inches or a foot over, he might have been able to get that one if he had just slightly.
That's a good point. 2-1 pitch. Jack rips it down the third base line, and it gets by Swenson. I'm guessing that's going to go as an error. There it is. So Jack Rittenauer reaches on the air, but that puts runners now at first and second for Wahpeton and brings up the top of the order. As you say, Coach, flipping the order, and we're going to get a visit here from Coach Almaris. That mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Stop and see Eric Carlson and the crew down at Carlson Family Insurance. Coach Almaris with 2 outs there, just wanted to talk to his defense. And he's not even talking to Nick Thompson, so he saw something there that he didn't like. As Nick Thompson is behind Coach Almaris, I think. Yeah, yep. He is. So he's just giving his defense a little pep talk here.
You know, to beat good teams like Wahpeton, you got to play clean in the field, and errors can kill a team when you play a fire. You know, a team with this much firepower up and down the lineup.
And in Swenson's defense, and I'm not saying that was right, but it was a shot.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard, no doubt.
Yep. So runners on first and second for Wahpeton here to the leadoff hitter, Tori Ulick. Up, he singled on a hard shot down the first baseline, and Packer made a nice diving stop for it, but Ulick beat him out.
Eventually ended up getting thrown out at second, which is a rarity, stealing second base for him. And
only the third time he's come caught.
And he drove into the bag really hard, and we better watch that left hand of his. He was kind of holding it on his waistband. I see his wrist is taped. I'm not sure if it was before or not, but obviously he's good enough to take his second at bat here.
And he's going to drive that one to right field, and it's short, and it's going to fall in for a base hit, but I don't think we're going to get a run across as Hoffman is held up at first, and getting back to second, just barely in time, was Jack Rittenauer. That was close.
That was very close.
Dad's over here on the PA, and he says somebody would have got an earful when he gets home tonight if he would have got picked off there. That's funny. All right, Gavin Schroeder steps up to the plate. And we got bases loaded here for Wahpeton. And are we getting a courtesy? What are we doing here at third base? Something's going on.
Shaking a leg. He might be a little banged up down there.
Hoffman taking a timeout here for injury. Looks like he's shaking his left leg.
Might have rolled an ankle coming around the bag, potentially trying to score. I missed it. I didn't see it. I'm just speculating.
I didn't see it either. And Coach Kappas was halfway down the line, but he told him to hold up. So you're right. He maybe put the brakes on and might have twisted an ankle a little bit. We'll speculate on that one. That's pure speculation, folks. So Gavin Schroeder at the plate now. Bases loaded for Gavin, the number 2 hitter in the lineup. Take strike one in the corner. Gavin Schroeder in his first at bat here in the first inning struck out. He'd like to make up for it now for Wahpeton. That one's outside. 1-1. Again, two well-coached teams here. You see Glazo coming in from second base to back up the throw from the catcher. Wahpeton will do the same. That's what you do. Swing and a miss by Schroeder.
You know, and the little things like that really do separate themselves from the good and the great teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, little things like that. If you're not making a play, you're backing up a play. If you're not backing up a play, you're thinking of what you can do next, and that's what the great teams do.
The 1-2 pitch. Schroeder gets underneath it, and it's a fly ball out to Elmaris in right field, and he'll make the squeeze and the out. So Wahpeton strands 3 here. They stranded 2 in the first inning. 5 left on base here for Wahpeton through 2 innings as Gavin Schroeder pops out to Elmaris in right field. That'll end the inning here. Stranding 3. We're going to the top of the third. We're still tied at 0 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Contact Denise if you want a full-time job out at Mindak. They're offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Clint Gilbertson tuned in. Thank you, Clint and family. I don't think they're in town right now, so Bismarck Reps move on to tomorrow's championship game with a 9-8 upset win over the Bismarck Senators. So the Reps defeat the Senators out there in West Region play. Thank you, Greg McNary, for the update. Leading off here for Kindred In the top of the third is Jeremiah Doctor. Takes strike one from Jaden King. We've got Jeremiah Doctor at the plate. Jaden King at the. There's a call, strike two. 0-2 here again to Jeremiah Doctor. So far, Jaden King with 4 strikeouts. Jaden King delivers off the plate, set up and hit the mitt right where Fleeflet wanted it, but Doctor did not chase it. Jaden King delivers that one just off the plate outside. It's 2-2. Just to mention, Clint Gilbertson built the sign that says John Randall Field above the scoreboard. He built that and donated it to the Wahpeton Baseball Association. There's a pop fly. We'll get back to Clint in just a minute. Timian heading over to foul. Kappas is going to come over and make the catch as Timian was backpedaling. And Caden Kappas makes the catch in foul territory. So a little better angle again for Caden in that Sun and Riley over there.
Yeah, and some people, common fan might look and say, oh, what the heck? Why is he calling him off there?
Yeah.
Well, it can be the angle. It can be the sun.
Yep.
It can be a lot of things. When you start backpedaling and you can't get to that ball, you can get in dangerous territory. And that's why you do that.
Designated hitter Max Opgrand up for Kindred now. Yeah, when I played left field, I told in softball, the left center fielder, I told him if you get a better angle on that sun and you can take it, you take all you can.
Yep.
It was just communication between he and I.
And generally your center fielder is your leader, your general of the outfield, and your shortstop's the leader, general of the quarterback, if you will, of the infield. So.
Yep. 2-0 to Opgrand. King check swing foul into the net. Oh, nice catch over there. Off the net there over there by, who was that? Mason Almaris.
Some reflexes there.
Yeah, one-handed that one on the rebound. 2-1. Said so. King shaking off 3 times here. Brings that one in for a strike. It's 2-2. Again, King gets behind in the count here. What was the pitch count there, buddy, coming into this one?
He came into this one with 34 pitches.
34 after 2 innings.
He's probably sitting at about 42, I would guess.
That one sails outside, and again, it's 3-2. Not keeping track of the pitches, but it's a few that he's had full counts on. But he hasn't walked anybody yet. 3-2 pitch. And that was the announcer jinx.
Well, there it is.
Thank you very much. Sorry, Jaden. When you watch this back tonight, you'll be mad at me.
Just had to get it out of the way early.
Shook his hand before the game and said, "Good luck, Lefty," and he looked pretty serious. He said, "Thanks, Joe." He didn't say much more than that.
He's locked in.
He was locked in. Again, not trying to be too much of a homer here, folks, but I do know these Wahpeton boys very well. Graham Glazo steps up to the plate, second baseman for Kindred. Takes a strike on the inside corner, 0-1.
Taking a long look at the signs from the third base coach.
1 out. Runner at first base is Opgrand. That one outside. Ball 2. 2-1. I believe it's 2-1. Or is it 1-1?
I think it might be 1-1.
Okay, we'll go with that. 1-1. That's the scoreboard says. Pickoff move over to first. Hoffman not able to squeeze it and put the tag on. So back safely at first base was Opgrand. Number 9 hitter Graham Glazo, second baseman. And the pitch sails up a little bit high for Jaden. It's 2-1.
He's just missing this zone high a couple different times here. Let's see if he can make the adjustment. Sometimes it's a matter of striding out, getting all the way down the hill, just finding that release point.
And the pitch popped up. First base side. Hoffman backpedaling. Coming over to make the catch. Did he catch it? Jack Rittenauer. And he'll fire it over to second to Hockert. So did he catch it or not? Either way, he got the out.
It looks like they took the force at second.
Yep. So I don't think Jack was credited for the catch, but he's going to get credit for the out with the assist. So good play by Jack. It was a tough catch. Hoffman was backpedaling, circling. Rittenauer tried to make the basket catch, and apparently it hit the ground, but still got the out. So Glazo reaches on the fielder's choice, and they got the lead runner. So 2 outs. Just off the plate, ball 1. Almaris back at the plate here for his second at bat.
Now we've kind of seen that outside pitch being called a strike all day.
Popped up in the infield. Timian is in the shade now. Should have no trouble, and he does. Using 2 hands, makes the squeeze, and retires Mason Almaris. And they strand 1 here after 2.5 innings of play here at John Randall Field. Three Borders Sports Network. The score, Kindred 0, Post 20 0. Back after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Caden Kappas set the lead off the bottom of the third here for Wahpeton. 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for Post 20. Nick Thompson on the mound. Brings it home. Just off the plate. Ball 1. 1-0 to Caden Kappas. Shadows now almost approaching the pitcher's mound, as you can see on the shot there that Coach Austin has up there right now. And the pitch. Outside for ball 2. And you can kind of see it there, but that shot right there that Austin just brought up shows it a little better as far as where the shadows are right now. And the tree shadows covering second base almost.
And it can be, it does throw you off at times, being in and out of those shadows, especially for hitters. If the ball, you see the pitcher's kind of right on the borderline, so he's throwing it from the sun into the shadow. Outfielders, it can play a little bit of a role too.
Kappas gets a hold of that one, but it's going to be right at Clemundi. And he had to make a diving catch for it, and he did. I thought that was going to be a little hit deeper again, but it died off there, and Clemundi comes in and makes a nice catch.
Clemundi thought the same exact thing. His first 2 steps were back, which you're taught as an outfielder, first step back. But he took a step or 2 back, and then he saw, oh, boy, that's not getting as far as I thought it was, and he made a nice diving play to make up for it.
So he made that play look good just by backing up a step or 2.
Maybe he did it on purpose.
Yeah, you never know. Jackson Fleeflet with one of the 3 Wahpeton hits. Steps up to the plate. Takes a strike. Looks back and talks to Craig Peterson. Just wants to make sure where it was. As a catcher, you don't want to get too much on the umpire. He'll foul that one off.
In that last inning, I saw him hold a couple pitches that he thought were around, and then sometimes you don't even need to say anything to kind of start getting to the umpire a little bit. So, and who knows? That could be a friendly conversation.
Could have been. Fleeflet knocks that one hard. Is it deep enough? No.
Wow.
Playing deep was Clemundi out in left field, catching that one in front of the warning track. That thing was a shot out there, but Clemundi had him played correctly.
And that almost might have been a nicer play than the diving play we saw before, just to get to that ball. That ball was hit hard.
That was a shot going out to left field, and it was heading toward the line there, and I thought it was going to be more deep than it was, but again, it was a nice catch by Clemundi. Playing deep. Again, he's playing deep for Caden Hockert. Again, the scouting report tells you that Fleeflet and Hockert can hit the ball deep.
And going back to that conversation with the umpire, I always
2-0.
think it's interesting what those MLB guys are saying, because it seems like they're talking to him after every pitch, and it's mostly, I'm sure, was that one on the corner of the zone? Was there a little bit room there yet?
Ball strike.
Okay, those check swings are getting close.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a call strike or was a check swing or a swing strike. I don't know how that was called, but it's 2-1. Thompson again a check swing, and he's going to call that strike too. So now the count is even to Caden Hockert, 2-2. That one's low for a ball. Now the count is full to Caden Hockert. Riley Timian on deck. He drew a walk in his last at bat. Full count. Payoff pitch. Pulled to the third base side. Swenson's going to have a tough long play and a long throw, and Hockert beats it out. So an infield base hit for Caden Hockert on that slow roller to third. Swenson made a nice throw over there, but just Hockert with his speed beat it out.
Yeah, it seems odd, but really the third baseman probably had to come in and charge that baseball instead of just sitting flat-footed and letting it come to him. It was such a slow roller.
Good call, Coach. Riley Timian at the plate. He walked in his first at bat. So we'll see here now with speed from Caden Hockert if Coach Kappas will send Caden Hockert with 2 outs and the bat in the hands of Riley Timian, and he'll take strike 1.
A lot of times in these situations, especially with 2 outs, if you really like, Timian's having a hot bat potentially or something like that, if he gets down in the count, then you'll see that steal take place just in case, if he does get thrown out, well, I got another at bat from a hot stick.
Mm-hmm. Hockert slides back safely. Timian getting a series of signs from Coach Kappas in the third base box. And the pitch. And there he goes, swing and a miss. Apparently it was not a foul tip. Everybody played that one like it was live, so it's 0-2 to Riley Timian. Hockert standing at second base.
Doctor not arguing, so he must have agreed it was just a clean swing and a miss.
Yep. So running scoring position here for Wahpeton. Hockert standing at second base. Pitch goes outside, and again, Doctor tries to frame that one. Almost drug his glove back a foot.
And that one I'm sure Craig Peterson had to think about that one. It was close.
1-2. Timian fouls that one straight back. Its counts remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Riley Timian, Jaden King. I just looked at him and I said Riley Timian. That's going to be foul, and I believe it'll be out of play. Yes, it will.
Got all sorts of youngsters flying around the park chasing those foul balls.
Freezies are good.
Oh, yeah, especially on a good warm day.
90-degree day. Shadows pretty much encompassing the whole first base side. In the stands area for the fans, I should say. Hockert at second base. The pitch, and that's ripped right back up the middle, and a nice diving stab there. And a throw over to first in time gets Timian.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play there by Glazo at second base. My, oh, my, to quote Scotty Miller. What a play.
From the rear end, he makes the throw. My goodness.
Nice play by Glazo at second base, and you just cannot stop talking about that one. We'll be back, and we'll talk about it some more. We're going to the top of the fourth. We're tied at 0.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Clint Gilbertson and the 13U boys cheering on Post 20. So thank you, Clint, and the 13U boys. 13U Babe Ruth guys are watching. Thank you, guys. Good luck to you guys.
Joe, I got to go back to that play again. I can't get over it.
Crazy.
That was unbelievable. Not only just to get to that ball, it was hit hard, then he throws it 90 feet from his rear end.
That was an unbelievable play there. And we were just talking during the break as that one's pulled foul. And it's strike one. I got to introduce the hitter, Matt Pearson. We were just talking during the break. We've seen some great defensive plays today.
Yeah, Graham Glassow might have topped them all with that one. We saw a nice diving play at third base.
Shoemaker
in the last game from West Fargo. And, or no, that one was Castleton, right?
Yep.
That made that play.
Yep.
Shoemaker from Castleton. That was, man. We can't keep the defensive plays straight today because there have been so many.
Swing and a miss. Strike two. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Matt Pearson. Pearson in his first at bat grounded out to Josiah Hoffman at first base. Now Jaden King standing in the sunshine delivers. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. Again, it's interesting here, Coach. You talked about it a couple of times now. And when you look at it, it's tough to see on that camera angle, but Nick Thompson come to the plate. Jaden King, when he's standing there in the sunshine, when he releases, it's in the shade.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're watching the arm movement right there, boom, it's into the shade. And it's on top of you in a hurry.
You'll get a little bit of the camera almost makes it look like he's completely in the shade from this view, but when he's on the rubber, it is his at least his throwing arm is in the sun for sure.
Yep. From the knees up, he's in the sun. 1-0. Thompson swings and misses. 1-1.
Probably only be another at bat or so before that shadow encompasses the whole mound.
Yep. Good pitchers duel here. We're tied at 0 going into the 4th. Thompson fouls that one up. Is it going to be playable by Hockert? And he couldn't quite get to it as it lands on the warning track just inside the fence. Down the first baseline. It wasn't on the outfield warning track. Hockert gave a good effort to that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nick Thompson. Good luck to the 13U boys out there. Chris and Kayla Burnt watching Three Border Sports, cheering on Post 20. Thank you, guys. That one comes inside to Thompson. It's 2-2. Chris and Kayla Burnt, thank you. That one is strike 3. Thompson is retired looking. So the second time Nick Thompson is retired on strikes. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Jack Packer.
And I don't know if you guys could see it from your angle on the stream, but at the last second, Thompson tried to call from time, and it was far too late. The ball was almost being released, and he didn't get his hand back on the bat to even be able to swing it there. Oh.
I missed that first pitch there. I'm sorry. It's ball 1.
Just outside. Breaking ball just missed outside.
Thank you. Jack Packer, 1-0. And now the count's even at 1-1. Coach Jonathan from NDSCS, the new baseball coach at NDSCS, watching from afar. High ball 2. Said it's killing him watching this far away. And you are welcome, sir. Thank you very much for the comments. Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching Three Border Sports. 2-1. And that should be strike 2, and it is. Now deuces are wild to Jack Packer. 2 on, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As King looks to get another strikeout here, possibly. Big lefty brings it home way high. Ball 3.
He reared back for that one.
Yeah, he wanted to put a little extra sauce on that one.
Yep.
Strikeout in the books, number 7 for Jaden King, and the side is retired. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th here on Three Borders Sports Network. And again, we are still tied at 0 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Thank you, Will Ulick. Been with us since the start here with Brian and I on Three Borders Sport Network. And coming up to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth for Wahpeton is Jaden King. Facing Nick Thompson. It takes Lowell for ball one.
7-8-9 due up for Wahpeton. Post 20 here in the bottom of the fourth.
You mentioned during the break there, Coach, that 7 strikeouts for King. And an interesting fact as the count goes 1-1. You brought it up.
6 of the strikeouts, it came in 2 innings. He struck it out the side twice and then had the lone strikeout to end the first inning. So.
Striking out the side twice in the second and fourth, I believe it is.
So the even numbered innings going well for King. All of them, really.
There's a fly ball to left field, and that is caught on a running catch there by Schmitz, the shortstop behind third base down the foul line there. So Jaden King is retired. So Josiah Hoffman now at the plate for Wahpeton. And Wahpeton looking to get things started. Nice crowd on hand here from Wahpeton and Kindred.
Hoffman hit into a fielder's choice his first at bat. Was stranded on second base.
That one sails outside for Thompson. 1 ball. King finished with 66, I think they said. 66.
Yep. He's sitting at 66 pitches through 4.
Did we get a number on Thompson, Coach?
He started this inning with 60.
Okay. So he'll be a little bit higher than Thompson or than Jaden King when his inning is finished. 2 balls, 1 strike. At this pace, I don't think either one of them is going to make the completion of the game here unless they start getting more efficient. Sails outside. Again, pure speculation on behalf of the announcer guy.
Yeah, and it seems like both pitchers have been pitching almost a little cautiously, really trying to nibble those corners.
3-1, now 3-2.
And that leads to a little higher pitch count that we see right now.
Swung on and missed, and Hoffman strikes out.
I believe I started a thought a couple innings ago too, where I mentioned that we've been seeing the outside pitch called strikes throughout this day, but
yeah,
I think Craig Peterson's thinking we got 2 really good teams, and he's got a pretty tight strike zone right now, not giving much on those corners.
Rittenauer at the plate. Jack pops it up to the first base side in foul territory. Packer drifts over and makes the catch. And the Wahpeton post 20 boys are retired. 1, 2, 3 on the foul ball out. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. Right after this here on our score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, we're still tied at 0. Back after this.
Since the inception of Vaderstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Ellard Excavating has been serving contractors and landowners of Richland and Wilkin County for over 55 years. Ellard Excavating services includes digging basements, replacing culverts, tree removal, ditching, and demolition of old buildings. Dependable, honest, and hardworking are just a few words that describe Jason and his crew at Ellard Excavating. Call Jason today at 701-899-0601. Ellard Excavating is a proud supporter of Wahpeton baseball. Good luck, Wahpeton, at the East Region Tournament. Quick moving game, buddy, when it's no runs for either team.
Yeah, we're back to our old pitchers duel here. We've been seeing a couple times throughout the tournament.
Top of the fifth for Kindred. Carter Schmitz pops that one up. Kappas coming across in front of second base, and he'll squeeze it for the out. So Schmitz is retired on one pitch. So we talked about the number of pitches for both pitchers, and one pitch, one out helps.
Yep, King's going to want to maybe see a few more of those. Maybe allow him to potentially finish this game.
Klabundi swings at the first pitch, but he fouls that one off, so he's going to look at another one. So that's important for Jaden right now. You got to come across with strikes here to try and get hitters to swing. There's another one fouled back to first street. It's 0-2. Or if you can get a 3-pitch strikeout if you're Jaden King, you'd take that too.
Yeah.
0-2. And there's a base hit to left field for Klabundi.
And that's the dangerous part of that, trying to limit pitches and being up 0-2 and giving a little too good of one.
Yep.
And that is the first hit on the board for Kindred on the day. That breaks up the no-hitter.
There you go. We were both thinking it, but neither one of us said it.
Can't. I don't want to be the guy responsible for that.
No. Bad enough I do enough things as an announcer. Jeremiah Doctor at the plate takes low for a ball. So Klabundi standing at first base. Jaden King, the lefty, is good at keeping runners on the base. And he'll try it there. And kind of a lazy toss over to first.
Yeah, just keeping him honest, saying, hey, I'm thinking about you.
That was not his A move. King delivers, swing and a miss there by Jeremiah Doctor. Popped out in foul territory last time to Caden Kappas. Caden running over and getting that one in foul territory behind third base. 1-1. And here's a ground ball ricocheted off the leg of King. He's still down. Rittenauer picks it up and a base hit. It's going to go in the books, and I'm sure Chris will come out and check on the injury. That one hit King in the, I don't know which leg it hit him in, but he's going to take a minute.
It's so hard to tell, but it looked like it almost hit him on the bottom of the cleat, but he's looking at an elbow potentially or something. I see him looking at a limb.
Yeah, he might have landed funny. We got a courtesy runner over at first base, number 34 for Kindred. I didn't write down the sub, so I got to look in the program to see what the number is or who that is. Xander Rath coming in.
I think I caught a view of him looking at the inside of his right elbow.
Okay, thank you.
At least not the throwing arm here.
Looks like he's going to be okay. Everybody gives him a pat and says it's all right there. You're going to be good. And King will continue. We'll see if they give him a warm-up toss or two. It was ricocheted off his leg, and Rittenauer was breaking for second base to try and get that one cut off, and then it ricocheted off of King's leg and went between first and second as Hoffman was standing on the bag waiting for the throw.
It took a heck of a bounce off of him, too.
Yeah, it did. Now at the plate for Kindred is Max Opgrand with runners at first and second. So a couple of singles here in a row, and again, that one was an awkward-looking one for Jaden King. 1-0. Pickoff move to second, not in time, as that one hit Klabundi in the ribs, I think. Umpire Kelly McNary going over and saying, "Are you all right?" And he said, "Yep, I'm fine." So Klabundi's okay.
And Opgrand was the first base runner of the game here today for Kindred. He walked and then was eventually forced out at second base on the glass outfielder's choice in the next at bat.
Jaden King sets now. He'll take a look at the runners twice, and he'll come home with it. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike now as King would like to do this one himself here.
Looked like that might have been a changeup. Had the hitter away out in front.
Coach Kapp is telling Hockert to get more closer to the line. There's a call, strike 2.
Real good breaking ball, breaking in on that
It
back
did.
right knee.
Just come across the plate there, didn't it? From the outside in.
Very well executed pitch.
So the 1-2 pitch to Opgren. Strike 3.
Same spot, but hit him with the fastball that time. Locked him up.
Exactly the same spot as you said. That's going to bring up Graham Glazo, second baseman. Reached on a fielder's choice in his first at-bat, coach, and now there's 2 outs here with runners at first and second.
See if the 9-hitter can come up clutch for Kindred here. 2 runners on.
Lights have been turned on here at John Randall Field. Not that they're needed yet, but they're on. Call strike. So King battling back after he got a little bit shaken up on that shot back to the mound by Doctor.
Glassow might be kicking himself. That's probably going to be the best pitch he'll see this at-bat. That was right there.
The 0-1 pitch. And he'll pop that one up. Third base side. Timian in foul territory. Makes the catch. In the side is retired. So King gets out of a little bit of a jam there in the top of the 5th. And he gets the pop fly here as Glazo falls out to Riley Timian. So that's 3 outs, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th here. Coming up on Three Borders Sports Network, we're still tied at 0.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Also, we want to thank the City of Wahpeton for stepping on board here with Three Borders Sports Network, being a sponsor this summer. City of Wahpeton got all kinds of fun things to do here in Chehinkapa Park with John Randall Field, the swimming pool, Chehinkapa Zoo, the Boy to Sioux Golf Course, and all kinds of good places to eat and enjoy yourself. And don't forget shopping. City of Wahpeton, thank you very much. Tori Ulick, leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 5th for Wahpeton. He's the leadoff hitter in the scorebook as well. Takes ball 1 from Nick Thompson. Thompson started the inning with how many pitches, sir?
71.
Thank you.
Pretty efficient the last inning. Had 11 pitches that last inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to Tori Ulick. Floats that one in on the corner. It's 1-2.
Backdoor breaker, just clipping the outside of the plate.
Tori Ulick coming in 348. Pop that one out to right, left center, and diving catch is made in center field by Pearson. So Tori Ulick couldn't quite get that one to fall. Nice catch.
Another defensive web jam.
How about that, huh?
That ball is slicing away from him, and the left-handed hitter slicing towards the left fielder. He laid out. Needed every inch of the glove to make that catch. His hat popped off. It looked like it maybe dropped, but it was just the hat. Heck of a play.
Heck of a play. Another defensive web gem, as you said. Schroeder steps up to the plate. He'll pop that one up. Getting underneath that one, out to right field. Almaris squeezes that one for out number 2. So Thompson being efficient here. He's just had a few pitches in this inning, and he's got 2 outs, and Caden Kappas come to the plate.
Well, if your Kappas here, 3-hitter, real solid hitter, be patient.
Yeah, you
make him work a little bit on the mound.
Thompson delivers. Kappas takes outside for ball, and that was just too far outside for Jeremiah Doctor to retrieve that one. 1 ball, no strikes. That one bounces in the dirt behind home plate. 2-0. So just like you asked there, Coach, Kappa's coming up. He's taking a couple of balls. 2-0 pitch. Outside for ball 3. So now you know he's going to take at least one more unless he gets the green light from his dad down at third base. And he watches that one go by for a strike. And the pitch sails outside for ball 4. So now it's going to be interesting.
Good at bat from Kappas to extend this inning. Again, going back to the whole pitch count deal and that being a factor, it's huge to extend these innings with 2 outs sometimes.
So Caden Kappas with 39 stolen bases. He's 1 behind Tori Ulick coming into the tournament. He's been caught 5 times. We've seen Doctor throw out Tori Ulick here in the game so far.
Well, and Thompson been doing a good job of mixing up his wait time as he comes set. Quick pitch, he'll hold for a while, so those runners have a tough time getting a good jump.
So we'll see. And Thompson is well aware of the speed at first base. Again, 39 stolen bases, caught 5 times. 44 attempts for Caden. And there he goes. Doctor's got to make the throw. Kappas slides in safely. Ball was bobbled. I think he would have beat the throw anyway. And now the plate is set. In the bottom of the 5th here, Wahpeton with a runner in scoring position. Jackson Fleeflet leading the team in RBI. Has a chance to add to that total. 1-0. Takes outside. I think Jackson might have thought that was going to be a strike. He's sat behind the plate long enough, and we got a timeout from Coach Almaris, so he's going to come out and talk here on this Carlson Family Insurance mound visit, where customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Stop in and see Eric Carlson and the crew at Carlson Family Insurance on 2nd Avenue. Cotton is starting to fly, as we can see on that camera shot. Or is it bugs?
Bugs.
Might be bugs. Kind of looks like bugs because they changed direction, unless this cotton balls are swirling out there.
I see the center fielder swatting a little bit out there, so the mosquitoes, gnats, or whatever they may be, are coming alive here as the sun's setting.
Coach Almaris making that mound visit. Talking to home plate umpire Craig Peterson with a 2-0 count. They're going to intentionally walk Fleeflet here. Interesting call. They didn't want Fleeflet to get that chance to get the RBI total added to, and I got a feeling we're going to see Josiah Brewer coming in to courtesy run for Fleeflet with 2 outs. So Fleeflet going to go back and put the gear on. Josiah Brewer going to run for him. So that's what that timeout was all about. He wanted to talk to Nick Thompson. Do you want to pitch to Caden Hockert, or do you want to pitch to Jackson Fleeflet? And he chose Hockert. So we'll see.
We'll see how that plays out, because Hockert's been having a heck of a tournament. 6 RBIs last night, like you mentioned.
And Caden wanted to swing at that one right away and misses that. 0-1. And the thing with the intentional walk now, you can give that up and you save 2 pitches there. Hockert pops that one foul. Gets behind in the count now. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you just allow a force to be in play at each bag.
You know, as a hitter, when you get intentionally walked and you're the guy coming up, I want to get even.
That's right.
So you know Hockert's anxious. Big spot. 0-2. Got a timeout here as everybody steps out of the box. Oh, and 2. Thompson on the mound, delivers the 0-2 pitch. Hockert puts his bat on the ball, a little soft pop-up behind second base, drifting back and making the catch. Again, just another outstanding play here by Glazo. with a pop fly catch. A soft fly ball behind second base, and the side is retired here in the bottom of the fifth. We're going to go to the top of the sixth. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, we're still scoreless. We'll be back for the sixth inning right after this. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Well, Wahpeton failed to score there in the bottom of the fifth again with a runner in scoring position. And they're going to have to wait for another inning as we're in the top of the sixth. There's a drive to left center. Gavin Schroeder drifts over about 5 steps and makes the catch.
It really is deceptive from up here. I thought that ball was ripped.
I thought it was going to carry further too as Almaris pops out. Matt Pearson. What was our pitch count total coming into this one here for King?
Started with 79.
Okay. There's a little soft liner. It's going to drop in for a base hit as Rittenauer gives chase to it, but just couldn't catch up to it. And a base hit there for Matt Pearson. So Nick Thompson steps up, and you know Big Nick, with 2 strikeouts, wants to change that trend in the scorebook.
And one swinging, one looking. He was the victim of trying to call time a little too late last time. Wasn't rewarded, rightfully so. King was already in the windup and wasn't able to get his hand back on the bat to do anything with it.
So King delivers. Swung on, fouled away. First base side, out of play. So pitcher on pitcher duel here. No balls, 1 strike. We're in the top of the sixth and we're scoreless. Swing and a miss as King changes speeds on that one. It might even been a little break to it.
Yeah, off-speed pitch definitely had Thompson out on the front foot there.
Good call there. The 0-2 pitch. I would guess fastball. It was just a little bit low. Ball 1, 1 and 2.
Both pitchers have been doing a pretty good job of nipping on those corners tonight. Don't let these bugs in the camera fool you folks at home. It is just a beautiful night for baseball here at John Randall Field.
That one gets away from Fleeflet, heading down to second base, and the throw not in time. Fleeflet made a nice throw there, but Pearson beat it. Fleeflet right on target with the throw. It's 2-2 now to Thompson. So runner in scoring position here now for Kindred in the top of the sixth. King delivers. And Fleeflet doing the same as Doctor did, trying to drag that one back into the strike zone.
He held it there for a little bit. Are you sure? You sure you don't want to call that one?
Full count to Thompson. Fouled away. And the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Thompson. Craig Peterson looking for more baseballs from the ball boys. 3-2. And that one floats in there. Again, a change of speeds there by King, and Thompson able to hang with it and foul it back. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Craig Peterson looks over to the Kindred sideline looking for extra baseballs. His baseball bag must be empty. That one sails up high on King, and he's frustrated with himself on that one, and he walks Thompson. We'll see if there's a courtesy runner for the pitcher as Thompson trots down to first base. Jack Packer, and it looks like Coach Almaris on the third base side is going to bring in a courtesy runner. So courtesy runner at first base, number 5. Should be Jack Wold. It is.
Kindred had left 2 base runners on base last inning. Now they're threatening again in the 6th.
Jackson Fleeflet wants to go out and talk to his pitcher, Jaden King. A lot of these guys have been playing together since Cal Ripken days, and Jaden King a year younger than most of these guys. And he's been playing with these guys. He's always played up a grade with them. We're going through Cal Ripken and Babe Ruth. And he's hung with these guys all the way through. Jaden King delivers to Jack Packer. He'll pop it up. Looks like it's going to be short left field. Schroeder's going to make the call and the catch. And nowhere for anybody to tag up.
And really a pretty big out there for King on the mound to get that pop out. Of course, he could have got a roll ball and try to flip 2, but now they can't take up on a fly ball or anything like that, so big second out there.
Carter Schmitz steps up to the plate in the batter's box for Kindred, facing Jaden King.
Carter Schmitz has struck out looking and flew out to shortstop so far today.
2-out pitch. Pop to center. Is Ulick going to get there? No. He's going to bring it home, though. Hits the cutoff man. Hoffman back to third. Not in time. Bases are loaded. So a base hit, clutch base hit there for Schmitz. And the bases are loaded. Number 6 hitter in the lineup, Lucas Kablundi, checking in.
Struck out in his first at-bat in the 2nd inning, and then he broke up. He put the first hit on the board for Kindred in the 5th inning, last inning, with a single.
Bundy facing King, and he'll foul that one back into the net, right on it. King must be getting close to 90 pitches by now, isn't he?
Oh, I would say so for sure.
That one just outside off the plate, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here now to Klabundy. Bases are loaded for Kindred with 2 outs. Big at bat here for both teams. Swung on, fouled away. And it's 1-2. Again, a big out, big at bat for both teams, offensively and defensively for both teams. Klabundy facing King. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tip, and it wasn't able to hang on there. Fleeflet couldn't quite hang on to that one, so Klabundy will see another pitch.
Now, if you're King here, don't worry for a second about that pitch count. Make a great pitch. Nothing too good.
Yep. And the pitch goes too far outside. It's 2-2. No room at the end. Bases are full.
I like that backdoor breaking ball. See if he can chase something.
See if it comes in again. 2-2 pitch. That one. Fleeflet did a good job of flagging that one down, as that was extra oomph on that one. And that one sailed away. King got a little anxious with that one. All right, buddy, the merry-go-round's going to start here. 3-2 count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Everybody going to start on the windup. Swing and a miss. Got him. Struck him out. Bases loaded. A big strikeout there for Jaden King. And that retires the side with bases loaded for Kindred. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th here at John Randall Field on Three Borders Sports Network. We're still tied at 0. We got a good one going, folks.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Oh my, a lot of stuff going on up here in the press box right now. Jaden King stands at
98 pitches.
98 pitches. Nick Thompson coming into the bottom of the 6th.
84.
84. So we're ready to go here in the bottom of the 6th as Caden Hockert goes down to the bullpen to warm up, as along with Tori Ulick looks like he's trotting down there to throw a few pitches off the mound. So Riley Timian steps up for Wahpeton here. We got music going or what's going on? That one's outside, ball one. We said Thompson had 84 coming into this one, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nick Thompson delivers the 1-0 pitch. That one squirts away. It's 2-0.
To me, it looks like Thompson's getting a little tired here. He's not using much of those legs anymore. A lot of arm coming through.
2-0 to Riley. That one's outside. You know what, Coach? I would agree 100% with you after I watched that pitch again, too. We'll see how Thompson reacts now on the 3-0 pitch. Just kind of bring that one in across the plate. It's 3-1 to Riley, so it's hitter's count now. You can sit on the fastball.
6, 7, 8 here due up for post 20.
Riley watches that one go by.
Dead take, 2 in a row.
I think some of the velocity is off of Thompson's. There's ball 4. Riley will get the free pass. So the first runner on base here in the bottom of the 6th. You know that this is the opportunity that Wahpeton wants here in the bottom of the 6th to try and get a run across so you don't have to bat in the 7th. Jaden King was a little excited after that strikeout in the last inning. Not much of emotion from that young man, but he was pretty happy with the outcome of that inning. Bases loaded and gets a strikeout. Timian falls back to first base.
I think everybody in the stadium was fired up after that one. I think that was about the loudest it had gotten here today.
Yeah. I don't have the crowd mic out there yet, but King squares, and that goes behind him. Did they say it hit him? It did not hit him, did it?
Oh.
Well,
I think he might be talking to Kelly here.
Yeah.
Craig might be thinking I accidentally called time and didn't mean to, which could be huge in this situation. The runner would have to go back to first.
Yeah, so we'll see here. King's going to start walking down to first base. He does get the hit by pitch.
Oh.
So I think that's the call, is a hit by pitch, as Coach Elmaris comes out now to talk to home plate umpire Craig Peterson, wants an explanation. King squared up to bunt, and the pitch went behind him.
Yeah, and maybe it grazed a helmet, or it had to. It had
or
to
a
have
jersey
sit him
or
somewhere
something.
along the line. But
yeah, or the jersey or something. So now the runners at first and second for Wahpeton, nobody out. Josiah Hoffman comes to the plate. Coach Kappas going through the signs. Are we going to see a bunt here? Mr. Small Ball Kappas. Thompson delivers. Hoffman squares, puts it down, goes foul. Tries to put it down the first baseline. I'm guessing we might see it again. As a timeout is called here, and Doctor wants to go out and talk to Thompson.
I'm still trying to just figure out what happened that last time. Do you remember what the count was when that took place?
Was that the first pitch that Thompson was, or that King was looking at? I think.
It had to.
I think that was the first pitch. Yeah, because he was going to square to bunt. Going to try to move Riley Timian over, and I think that was the first pitch. Packer coming in at first base. Thompson in the set. The 0-1 pitch. Hoffman pulls the bat back. Doctor decides against throwing down to second base. It's 1-1.
And that is one thing as a base runner. You have to see the ball down here. You don't want to get back picked.
Pretty much now the entire field in shadows here at John Randall. Third baseman Swenson might have his eyes in the sun right now. As Hoffman going to swing away, and he takes high for a ball. 1-2. Coach Kappas pushing his hands down like that. Just calm down, we're good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. outside from. I chuckle every time. His doctor tries to bring that thing back in about 18 inches that time.
The old baseball chatter, I'd say put it in a picture, framing it up so much.
2-2. Hoffman turns on that one. Stabbed by Swenson. He'll throw it over to first. Double play. Swenson got the gimme ground ball at third base. Stepped on the bag for the out. Over to first base to Packer. Double play ball.
Pitch hitting for Wahpeton, number 23, Braxton Holly.
So Timian was retired at third base on the ground ball for the first out. And then Hoffman was retired 5-3 as Braxton Polly comes in to pinch hit. First pitch swinging. Ground ball over to second base to Glazo. And that will be the end of the inning here for the Wahpeton Post 20. We're going to take a break. And we got a good one here, buddy. We're going to the top of the seventh here. We're tied at 0 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
We have what they say in the old days, a doozy.
We sure do. We've seen runners left on.
Double play.
We've seen double plays. We've seen diving plays.
Beautiful defensive plays by both teams.
It's been one for the books here. You look at the score and say, man, it's been a boring game, 0-0. Not even in the slightest. There's been all sorts of action this game.
Swenson made a nice play at third for the double play there to take the threat out of Wahpeton's rally there in the bottom of the sixth, and we're going to the top of the seventh with Jeremiah Doctor, number 7, 8, 9 hitters for Kindred. And Jaden King starting it off with 90. How many? Pop fly. 97?
98.
98.
That was 99.
Hoffman makes a squeeze on the out. That was 99. Sure, Coach Almaris would like to see somebody take a few pitches here to get King over that mark. Here I said there was the announcer jinx again. I said earlier I didn't think either pitcher was going to make it, and they're both going to make it to the seventh inning. King with the pitch, swung on and fouled away there by Max Opgrand.
You still see him swinging first pitch.
Yep. King's ready to go. He's getting a sign from Fleeflet. And here we go. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, strike two again. King coming after him. He's throwing strikes.
That was pitch 100.
You can take a little chance here and try to pitch it off the plate here, Jaden. The 0-2 pitch. Again, swinging on that one. Hoffman in foul territory. He'll take that one for the out. So Jaden King with an opportunity to go through 7. 102. 102 pitches, says official pitch counter Grant Sander. Graham Glazo steps up here. 2 outs. King comes inside, so he will be able to finish this hitter no matter how many he gets. That was pitch 103. Pitch 104. That's a strike. Goes off the tip of the glove here of Fleeflet. So this will be the last hitter that he faces because this is pitch number 105. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, did he check swing? No. Good appeal there.
Yeah, it was a good appeal.
Red River Human Services, City of Wahpeton, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Digital Guru, First Community Credit Union. Thank you. The 2-1 pitch. Just a little bit too high. It's 3-1. We saw Caden Hockert and Tori Ulick both warming up in the bullpen during the last half inning for Wahpeton. 3-1 pitch. There's a strike. 3-2. Jaden King, you know, wants to finish this game. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Foul tip. Looks like we're going to play this one again, as Fleetfoot might have taken that one off the foot or something.
Craig Peterson said, I'll brush the plate for you. Oh, you're good. Okay, let's get her back going here.
Let's go, huh? 3-2 pitch. Low and inside, ball 4. Jaden King wanted the call, didn't get it. And Jaden King will be pulled because he is over his pitch count. Finishes with 109 pitches, does Jaden King. What a game here by both pitchers, actually. Jaden King, 109 pitches. He's going to get pulled here on that call to the pen. And the mound visit by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with that call to the pen right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
We got a doozy here, folks. If you're heading to bed, please stay up and finish this one with us because we're tied at 0 and Kindred with a runner at first base here. And that call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice, with locations in Breckenridge, Fergus Falls, and Hankinson. That call to the pen brings in Caden Hockert from right field, and Jaden King goes back out to right field. So just a straight switch there between the two. Hockert comes in to pitch, King out to right. Caden Hockert, I'm sure Coach Kappas will probably keep him at less than 35, regardless how long this game goes, because I would assume that tomorrow Mr. Caden Hockert might be in the pitching rotation. He had Tori Ulick warming up as well. We'll see what happens. And we got the leadoff hitter, Mason Almaris, stepping up to the plate for Kindred.
Right fielder number 8, Mason Almaris.
And if you're a Kindred fan, you'd say he's due.
That's right.
So Hockert checks the situation and delivers. High and away, ball 1. Fleetfoot had to get out of the crouch in a hurry to get that one, as that one was some heat. 1 ball, no strikes now to Almaris. And that one outside, ball 2. Kindred and Wahpeton locked up in a good one here. 0-0. In the 7th, Hawker brings it across for a strike. He needed that one, Coach. 2-1.
Yeah, there was actually one pitch during the warm-ups where he let one fly. It was up in the zone, and Fleeflet actually missed it, and he looked at his glove thinking, whoa, that got on me quick. So he must be pumping it in there pretty quick.
2-1. Call strike. It's 2-2. The count even. Hawker comes back after falling behind 2 balls and no strikes to the leadoff hitter, Mason Almaris.
Deuces are wild, as you'd say, Joe.
The pitch just about got him to chase on the outside. 3-2. So that means the runner's going to get a head start over at first base, and that's Graham Glazzo. 3-2. We'll see if caught, and he doesn't. There's a ground ball to short. Kappa's going to have to go to first on the backhand. He does. Got him. Got to have gotten him. Yes, he does. I was going to say it was a delayed call there by a base umpire. And Kappas with a nice little backhand over there, Coach, and made the nice play, fired it.
Nice backhand, and he had to have some velo on that throw over to first, and he zipped it over there. Nice play.
So Kindred is retired here in the top of the 7th. We're going to the 7th inning stretch here. Bottom of the 7th, we're tied at 0. Kindred in post 20 in a dandy of a game here. Back after this.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Torrey Ulick leading off here at the bottom of the 7th. Everybody's ready to go. Thompson with his 98th pitch. It's strike 1 to Torrey Ulick. Whew. I don't know about you, Coach. Ball 1-1. Mike Rittenauer said, tough on dads.
Yeah, I know nothing about that at this point, but...
Ulick drills one to second base. Nice backhanded stab by Glazzo, and he'll throw it over to first. Did he stay on the bag? He did not stay on the bag. He's off the bag. And I'm sure we're going to get some discussion on that one. Kelly McNary over at first base said he pulled him off the bag there at first base. He'll come to, I'm sure he's going to ask home plate umpire Craig Peterson what he saw. And Kelly.
The polls, in my view here, and maybe folks at home have a better view, but I can see the first baseman, and he reached back to the bag a time or two.
Yeah, he kind of lost his balance. He reached back once or twice at least. So we'll see what the conversation results in, as Coach Almaris wanted Kelly to confer with home plate umpire Craig Peterson. And as you can see on the camera shot there, they are discussing it. And now they leave each other. The call is safe. Packer was trying to go back and touch the bag several times. Now we'll see if Gavin Schroeder is asked to bunt with Torrey Ulick on the bases. Again, good speed on the bases for Wahpeton. Schroeder steps in. Nick Thompson digs in. Back over to first, and that one gets away. Ulick, and he's going to go, and he's going to get down into second base. Safe, and then an overthrow there, but he's going to stay put there. Whew, the throw of the pickoff move to first base went beyond Packer. Torrey Ulick got up, took off, and like you said, Coach, that top end speed got there in a hurry.
Yeah, not too many people are going to be able to get to second base on that play. And boy, he was wheeling and dealing there to get in under the tag.
All right, we got another mound visit here by Coach Almaris. That mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, where customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. All right, Coach, let's talk about this a little bit. Thompson's approaching 100 pitches. First base is open. You got Gavin Schroeder at the plate. Now you're going to see a chance of a bunt here. You're probably talking about that defensively. You might say, are we going to put him on? just to get to the number 3 hitter, Caden Kappas. What are you going to do?
I'd certainly think about putting him on just to take away the ability to move him over to third. With nobody on, you keep a force alive here, and he's probably thinking, yeah, Coach Kappas is gonna bunt with runners on first and second anyway. But but man, this is a tough one. This is why baseball is so awesome, because you could look at this way from 100 different ways. Yeah.
Hey, I got to thank the Warney family for watching. They're on the road traveling, so they are watching. I'm sure Dominic's not watching while he's driving. But anyway, the Warney family watching from a distance.
First baseman way in here.
Again, they're expecting the bunt here from Schroeder. So Packer is way in. Even on the grass at third is Swenson. Tori Ulick. There's the bunt. Pulled back and the throw down to second. Ulick back safely.
Well, that's risky business this time of
sure
the game,
is.
too, with Ulick on the base. One little mishap, and he's on third base there.
You know what I missed defensively there, Coach? If you want to go back to the center field or the home plate camera there, just look at the second baseman there. He's way over. He's pulled way over here by the first base bag so he can make that play. And there's the bunt right down in front of the plate. Fair ball. Down to first. Gets Schroeder, but going over to third is Ulick. So it's a good sacrifice bunt there by Gavin Schroeder. And where are we at for pitches? Is that pretty close here? Are they going to put him on? It looks like an intentional walk. Yep.
Yep.
And we might see 2 in a row here.
Yeah. At least there's a force here. They can take a double play here now.
Yep.
So it depends whether they want to face Fleeflet or Hockert again. They chose to intentionally walk Fleeflet last time and face Hockert.
They did it again.
So they are.
So again, 2 intentional walks in a row. Loads the bases. Again, Wahpeton only needs 1 run, and he's 90 feet away with 1 out. Caden Hockert had the opportunity in the last time he was up. Now he's got it again. Bases loaded, 1 out. Hockert swings on that one right on top of it. He wants that one back. No balls, 1 strike. What a game we got. Wake the dogs, call the neighbors, tell anybody. The 0-1 pitch. There's the squeeze, and it's fouled away. I was wondering if Coach Kappas was going to call the squeeze. I didn't say it out loud because I know that's in his repertoire. And Caden Hockert picked up on the sign.
0-2 count.
0-2
1
count.
out.
Infielders on the grass. 0-2. Hockert pulls it down to Swenson at third. He'll come home with it. It's in the dirt. And making the catch and the out. For the out is Jeremiah Doctor. Makes the snag. Has a collision at home plate. And we've got 2 outs. Tori Ulick was thrown out at home. Again, a good defensive play there by Swenson. So Hockert reaches on the fielder's choice. Again, he hits the ball hard, Coach. Just couldn't get it to fall in between anybody.
Couldn't find the gap. Yes.
And they do. And that is, I'm guessing, because
Ulich gave him a shove at home plate.
And Chris Kappas wants to talk to the umpires. And we're having a discussion here as Coach Kappas is not happy with the call. And again, Coach Kappas talking very vehemently to Craig Peterson. And I don't think he's going to win that argument. So we're going to go to the top of the 8th here. Extra innings. We'll come back with the top of the 8th right after that.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Well, there was a interesting finish to that inning. Wahpeton had bases loaded. Ulick came home, collided with the catcher at home plate, Doctor, and Hockert was called out because of it. Coach Kappas was not happy, did not win the argument.
Well, there was a shove that had, but the catcher was on the plate. Ulich did not slide.
Right.
Kind of gave him a shiver in the back, and they determined that was interference. So it is what it is.
So we're going to the top of the eighth. Leading off for Kindred is Matt Pearson.
2-3-4 for Kindred.
Hockert comes up high, ball one. So again, when you look back at the two intentional walks, getting the force play at home,
Paid off.
Worked out good. Hockert comes inside, ball two to Matt Pearson.
I don't think every coach would have played it that way, because it's hard to see yourself put two on like that, right? It's just you're telling yourself, God, that's really the right thing to do, but man, did that pay off.
Yep. There's a strike, 2-1. We're in the eighth inning. Extra innings here in Wahpeton. That one bounces in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Kindred has been the epitome of bend and don't break this game. They got 3 errors on the board. You usually wouldn't see a tie ball game after that, but here we are in the top of the eighth.
Again, outstanding defensive plays by both teams, though. Hockert comes up high for ball four. That could have been just some frustration out of Caden Hockert there, as post 20 didn't score there in the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, it seems like he had a couple extra mile an hour on each one of those pitches.
Grabbed the rosin bag and just threw it down. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Nick Thompson. Sounds like he is done here. He's got 105, right?
Yep, he is at 105, so he will be done for the night on the mound.
Hockert brings it home, swung on, fouled back into the net. It's 0-1 on Nick Thompson. (0-1) to Nick Thompson. That one hits him in the back. Hockert looked like he tried to break that one off to the end of the table and didn't quite get it done.
First baseman number 45, Jack Packer.
So a hit by pitch. Coach Kappas is going to walk out. Talk to Caden Hockert. So we got a courtesy runner at first base. Jack Wold comes back in the courtesy run at first base for the pitcher, Nick Thompson. And it looks like we're going to get a call to the pen here. So this mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have that call to the pen result coming up right after these messages on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent. Insurance is an important safety.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Well, we ended up getting a doozy here, Coach. Your last day here with me today. You're not going to be able to be here tomorrow, but I'm going to keep you overtime here.
Yeah, that's just fine with me. A baseball game like this, you hardly want to leave. It's, just been a phenomenal game on both sides. Kindred's been the epitome of bend and don't break. Wahpeton's doing everything they can to keep it at 0 as well. Good pitching. Man, that's been fun.
And it looks our call to the pen here, brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and of course in Breckenridge. Brings in Tori Ulick. I don't know what the delay was on the mound, but it took a while for everybody to get sorted. I don't know if Tori had some tape on his arm that he needed to take off or what. I do see his left wrist is still taped.
Yeah, usually you gotta take all that off.
And I'm sure Torrey Hockert will go back out to the outfield. Looks like he's standing in left field all alone. Sure, he's frustrated with himself and the results that he brought here as he let the first 2 runners on in the top of the 8th. He will probably pitch tomorrow regardless. Finishes with 13 pitches.
13. And keeping himself available.
Tori Ulick warming up here on the call to the pen. Brought to you by OSPTI. Kindred's feeling pretty good right now with 2 runners on and nobody out. And the number 4 hitter in the lineup is Jack Packer. He'll be coming up. Jack Packer so far 0 for 3 though on the day, but we did see him stroke a home run the other night, didn't we?
We sure did. He got into that ball. But outside of that, hasn't had a whole lot of action here. 2 strikeouts to fly out to left field for Packer.
Looks like Tori Ulick's going to get one more pitch. And we're just about ready to go. So Caden Hockert goes out to left. Schroeder moves over to center. King in right. Nobody out.
4, 5, 6 due up for Kindred.
Again, we're in the top of the 8th here. And as you can see on the scoreboard that Coach has there, it's 0-0. We're in the 8th inning. Packer facing Tori Ulick. And the wheel play back to... And Wahpeton tries to call their play there, and everybody came charging in for a bunt like it was a bunt, and then Ulick whipped around to try and catch the runner at second base, leaning too far.
And that's maybe what they were talking about on the mound for so long there, Joe.
Could be. Ulick's first pitch to Packer is called strike. 0-1. Ulick ahead in the count to Jack Packer. That's popped up. Deep infield. Is it infield fly? Yes, the umpires call infield fly, so Kappas makes the catch. Packer is retired. First out recorded as Tori Ulick gets the first out. Now there's 1 out with runners still at first and second for Kindred. Carter Schmitz checks in.
1 for 3 on the day for Carter. Strikeout, a fly out to shortstop, and a base hit in that order.
Not one single fan has left this facility. Great game.
How could you?
Yep. Tori Ulick delivers to Schmitz. He squared a little bit. Takes strike 1. Ulick was warming up there. He was throwing a lot of strikes there in the warm-up, and so far he's pitched well here in the first couple hitters. See if he continues. Again, Kindred, runners at first and second. Hoffman on the grass at first. And there's the bunt, and it is going to go down the third base line. And Ulick, oh my goodness, what a play by Ulick. Ulick was going over to get it, and then he seen it start to roll foul, and I don't know what he did, some sort of limbo dance over there and got away with it.
I think he was break dancing.
It was something. My, oh my. Again, the quote Scotty Miller on that one.
How it didn't hit his left cheek there is unreal.
He kept his left rear end off the baseline and the ball by keeping it up with his left hand with his glove hand. Unbelievable.
And to put it all together here now, that is strike 2. So
it is.
Them bunting here is risky. Some teams do it. depends on how much trust they got in Carter Schmitz being able to get one down.
0-2. Runners at first and second. Hoffman back now. And the pitch, a little bit high. Good pitch there.
Yeah, good teaser.
As my buddy Chad Affield would say, you're trying to get him to third because there's all kinds of ways to score from third base. 1-2. Schmitz takes just high for a ball. Jackson Fleeflet wanted that one pretty bad. Didn't get it. Looks over at the bench. And, of course, you don't want to say much to the umpire about balls and strikes.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help him get the next one.
Probably not. That one's in the dirt. And now they advance. So the bunt didn't need to happen as everybody moves up a base. Now runners at second and third. First base open. Carter Schmitz at the plate. The count is full. Coach Kappas brings his infield in on the grass. Don't want that first run to cross for Kindred here in the top of the eighth. Everybody on the grass. The pitch sails up high and the bases are loaded. Ball 4. And now walking up to the plate, Lucas Klabundi with bases loaded and only one out.
Klabundi 1 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a base hit.
So the corners are in. The middle are at normal depth, looking for the double play. Corners will come home with it. Kappas takes a couple steps in at short. Ulick set to deliver. There's a swing and a miss. Knocked down by Rittenauer over to first, not in time. Line drive there by Rittenauer. He just was in his glove, came out of his glove. Kappas fielded it, stepped on second base, threw it to first, not in time. Klabundi reaches on the fielder's choice. I think Coach Kappas might be looking for interference. I don't know if he'll get it. They're going to talk about it. I guess I didn't notice the interference. I was looking over to first to see where the play was.
Yep, as was I.
I'm sure that's what Chris is asking for, was an interference call. So we'll see if an interference gets called back on Kindred. And nobody's making a call here, so it must be the play stands. So Matt Pearson scores the first run of the game here. It's 1-0. Runners at the corners for Kindred. Again, Jack Rittenauer dived for that one, Coach. Popped out of his glove. Kappas picked it up, stepped on the bag, over to first, and beating it by a step was Klabundi. Goodness me. 2 outs.
This game has not had a lack of excitement.
And there goes the runner. Ulick steps off, looks to second, almost throws it away. And now Wahpeton looking for the rundown, and they'll chase him back. And they got the out. Good fake throw by Kappas. Gets the runner at first base. Kappas faked the throw to Hoffman, and he tags him out. And we're going to take a break here, and we will be right back here. We go to the bottom of the eighth. In the bottom of the eighth, Wahpeton trails Kindred 1-0.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together. Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
All right, I think we got it. The call to the pen here for Kindred brings in Matt Pearson to pitch. And some other defensive changes here as Matt Pearson is going to be on the mound looking to get the save here. As Nick Thompson had 105 pitches. And moving out to center field, I believe, was Lucas Klabundi. And then moving into left field for Kindred is going to be number 13, Connor Rowland. And I don't believe Nick Thompson came back in as Packer is still at first base. So I think there's your defensive changes on the call to the pen, brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and Breckenridge. As we are about ready to begin the bottom of the 8th with Riley Timian at the plate. 6, 7, 8 hitters there, Coach. You got to ask your bottom of the order to do something here, and this is where you want it to happen.
Yeah, we got 6, 7, 8 due up, and got to make the most of it.
Riley Timian stepping up.
He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks on the day.
That one goes outside for a ball. Again, the winner is guaranteed a slot in the state tournament. Either the 1 or 2 position. Kindred Pearson delivers inside, ball 2. Timian at the plate. Again, walked a couple times, as Coach said. 2-0. Take sign given there and takes it for strike 1, 2-1. Asks for time. Steps into the box. Pearson delivers. The lefty brings it low. It's 3-1. I think Joe Brewer, yep, he's over there. We got his helmet on and sliding mitts. So if Timian gets on, I guess Joe Brewer's coming in. Ball 4, and Timian gets the pass. So Riley did his job drawing the third walk here in the bottom of the 8th. Puts the lead runner on for Wahpeton here, as I'm guessing Josiah Brewer is going to come in and pinch run. We'll see. Coach Kapp has told him to go back. We'll see what happens here. As Coach Kapp is talking to Craig Peterson, and yes, he does get the okay to send in Josiah Brewer, so he'll go in and pinch run for Riley Timian. And I'm sure if Wahpeton can extend the game, they will bring Riley back in at third base. So Jaden King at the plate. Wahpeton in need of a run. Matt Pearson on the mound delivers. Low for a ball. Out of the 6 pitches he's thrown, Coach, he's only got 1 across for a strike.
Yep, be patient here as a hitter. Make him work.
Coming in at third base is Swenson. He's had a good defensive game. And the pitch catches the corner. It's 1-1. And Swenson trying to take away the bunt here. So he's in on the grass. And there's the square, and there's the bunt. Bounces in front of home plate. Good play by Doctor. He overthrows it at first. King going to stay at first. The overthrow goes into right field. And the tying run just 90 feet away.
Man, oh man.
Wow.
What can happen next in this game? It's just unreal.
Wow is right. So going to third on that one was Brewer. And he's the tying run just 90 feet away. And again, Josiah Hoffman asked to do something here when he comes to the plate with runners in scoring position. Does Coach Kappas call the delayed steal? And that's what Coach Elmaris wants to come out and talk about. My goodness, what a chess game here between the two coaches. Coach Elmaris coming out to talk to his defense here. And that mound visit brought to you by the Carlson Family Insurance Group, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Eric Carlson and Group on 2nd Avenue. Coach Elmaris talking to the defense now more than he is his pitcher, Matt Pearson. And again, an odd error there. I haven't seen a whole lot there. Coach Kappas done with his huddle with his players.
Now it just comes down to execution. Who's going to execute?
These teams know each other so well here, Coach. I'm sure Coach Elmaris said, watch for this, watch for that. You know Coach Kappas will do this and that. So here's your options. Hoffman at the plate. He could squeeze bunt. Could be a safety bunt. Could have Hoffman swinging away. Could be a delayed steal. The infield is in. On the grass. The pitch. Hoffman looks at the first pitch. Call strike. You're watching Three Borders Sports, everybody. You're having a good one here. Hope you're enjoying it. 1-0 lead for Kindred. Bottom of the 8th. Swung on, fouled straight back. It's 0-2 now to Hoffman. So I don't think we're going to see a square and a bunt here. On deck for Hoffman, or after Hoffman, is Jack Rittenauer standing in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. Call strike as that one broke across. Watching that one come across for the first out.
A really good breaking ball. Hadn't seen it yet. Surprised him a little bit, it looked like.
And again, if Jaden King goes to second base, that would be the walk-off winning run. Jack Rittenauer at the plate, number 9 hitter. He's going to square. There's the bunt. And there is the tying run on the squeeze play is successful. Jack Rittenauer with the bunt. Diving for that one was Matt Pearson. Couldn't come up with it. And we are tied.
Right off the tip of the glove. He just could not get there. He needed another 2 inches.
That would have been a double play because crossing the plate in a hurry there was Josiah Brewer on the squeeze play. My goodness. Wow. I gave it a hit as well. Tori Ulick at the plate. We're tied at 1. And we got a timeout on the field here. So King's at second base. Again, after that, I got to give credit to Kindred here. Doctor went over, or was it Swenson, picked up the ball. Swenson went back to cover third and kept King from advancing to third on that play. Kindred could have just gave up and said, oh my, here what do we do?
Yep. Good heads-up play. It's easy to let the guard down after something like that happens.
1-1. Excuse me. First pitch to Tori Ulick. I don't know why I said 1-1. I'm looking at the score 1-1.
Man, has this game been something else.
Wow, it's been a fun one. One to remember. The pitch. Ulick's going to fight that one off to third. Swenson. Ulick's got to hustle down to first. He does. Everybody's safe except Jaden King heading to third.
Boy, can he get down the line.
Yeah. Again, Swenson with another nice defensive play. So reaching on the fielder's choice at first base is Tori Ulick. At second base now is Jack Rittenauer. Gavin Schroeder. Come on, great-grandma Florence. The pitch. Schroeder swings it through it, and it's 0-1. What a game. 0-1 to Gavin Schroeder. Pearson on the mound and delivers. Swing and a miss. Pearson on in relief of Nick Thompson. Both starting pitchers throwing a great game, Coach.
Fantastic game. We've seen some good performances. Those two might be the best of them all. It's just unreal.
The 0-2 pitch to Gavin Schroeder. He'll pop that one to left. And it struggling with it, but making the catch in left field was Roland. And Gavin Schroeder flies out to left to retire the side. But my goodness, we got one here in the bottom of the 8th. We're tied up on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're going to number 9. Kindred and Wahpeton tied at 1. Back after this.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
Well, if you got to go to the bathroom, I'd do it in a hurry. And I don't think we're going to get away, Coach.
I was going to say, what about me, Joe?
If you're going to go to the beer or to the fridge and grab your adult beverage, make sure you do that quick, too. Because we got a doozy going here, John Randall Field. We're tied at 1. We're going to inning number 9. Both teams scoreless through 7. Each team scoring 1 in the top of the 8th and the bottom of the 8th. Wow. We're having fun now, ain't we?
Yeah, this is... Everybody's getting their money's worth here out of this one.
7-8-9 here for Kindred. Tori Ulick to face Jeremiah Doctor. Swings and misses through that one. It's strike 1.
Catcher number 3, Jeremiah Doctor.
A lot of goose eggs up on the board there till the 8th inning, Coach.
It's just been monkey see, monkey do here. I mean, both teams have been threatening.
Just
left
missing.
runners on base.
Yeah, I take a look here. And through... I'll just give that stat in a minute here. Tori Ulick comes back with strike 2. 9 left on base for Kindred. 11 left on base for Wahpeton. Both of them left runs out there. But that's what the pitchers do. The pitchers do their thing and shut it down.
And we see the 4 errors on the board for Kindred, but they've been able to battle through them. Just a gritty performance from this Kindred team.
The 2-2 pitch. Comes up high. It's 3-2. Last thing that Tori Ulick and Wahpeton wants to do is get that first runner on with a walk. Doctor looking to get on any way he can. Sails up high again. Ball 4. And it looks like we're going to have either a courtesy runner, I'm guessing, at first base. And, yep, he's heading toward the dugout. 34 is Xander Rath. So courtesy runner at first base. And we get also a pinch hitter here, too, as well. It's like Jorgen Swenson coming in.
Number 2, Jorgen Swenson.
So in the 9th inning, you've been sitting on the bench cheering on your teammates all night. You get called to duty. We could be seeing a bunt here as Riley Timian already standing on the grass. And he squares. Strike 1. Throw down to first. Oh, not in time.
Just got his hand in there.
Fleetfoot asks Craig if he can get an appeal.
He definitely got his hand in there. It was
Yep,
close, but
yep.
he was safe.
Yep, I agree. No balls, 1 strike. Tori Ulick set to deliver. Square again. Off the plate. Ball 1, 1-1. Again, Timian charging from third. The count goes to 1-1. Again, pinch hitter Jorgen Swenson here in the 9th inning for Kindred. squares. Pitch goes high.
He's trying to throw that breaking ball because it's harder to hit, a looping breaking ball, harder to bunt that one than it is a fastball, but not able to locate it right now.
Good point. 2-1. Ulick delivers. There's the bunt down the first baseline. Hoffman will field it. He's going to tag the runner out. And safely down to second goes the courtesy runner, Xander Rath. So it's going to bring up Graham Glazo. So the sacrifice bunt works. Going over to second base again was Rath as a courtesy runner for Jeremiah Doctor, who drew the walk. Graham Glazo, second baseman, steps up to the plate. Pitch. Call strike. Oh and 1. Tori Ulick gets ahead in the pitch count here right away. There's a ground ball. Is it going to get by Rittenauer? He dives for it and it gets through. 1 run will score as the throw comes home. And it gets away from Fleeflet. And heading over to second base on the throw was Glazo. So the run scores. Kindred answers in the top of the 9th. On the base hit, Rittenauer dived for that one. Couldn't come up with it, Coach. We've seen a lot of diving plays, but Jack made an attempt. Couldn't come up with it. Would have been big if he could have knocked it down even.
Heck of an effort. If he would have knocked it down, it would have saved a run.
2-1 now in favor of Kindred. And the pitch. Fleeflet stops that one. So on the throw home, courtesy runner Rath came home. Ulick comes home with the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Loser of this game will play tomorrow. Lost my chart. I'll get to that in a second. Tori Ulick, 2-0 pitch. Call strike, it's 2-1. Back to my chart. Loser of this game plays tomorrow at 11 a.m. Call strike 2, I think.
Yep. Got a little excited to bring him up.
Yeah. I think the home plate umpire thought that was strike 3. And everybody took a breath, and it was only strike 2 to Mason Elmaris. And the pitch. Floater comes a little bit too high with the breaking pitch, 3-2.
He's been leaving that breaking ball up high. Got to be careful with that. Those are ones that are going to go traveling a long way.
Winner of this game plays at 6:30 tomorrow night for the East Region Championship. There's a foul ball there, picked off in midair by Fleeflet. And we'll do it all over again, the 3-2 pitch. Again, a big crowd here watching this one. Hopefully we got a crowd watching us on Three Borders Sports Network tonight. 3-2. Ulick set to deliver with 1 out. Comes home with it, popped up. Behind home plate, Fleeflet giving chase. Not able to make it. Does that one lands on the picnic table, I think. Again, that was close. 3-2. Fleeflet had his eyes on it here as the lights are taking effect at John Randall Field. Two to 1 in favor of Kindred here. We're in the 9th inning. Ulick on the hill. Tries to break that pitch off and didn't get it. First base was open, and now it's occupied by Mason Elmaris. It's going to bring up the pitcher now, Matt Pearson for Kindred. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Force at third base for Wahpeton. Rittenauer sneaks into second base. Now the pickoff move to first, and it's an overthrow. That's not going to be good. Everybody's going to go up at least 90 feet. And now Coach Almaris holds the runner at third base, and everybody moves up. Again, not what Wahpeton wanted here.
Now you got to think about putting him on here if you want to get this force play.
As the infield is already on the edge of the grass. Again, Rittenauer charged towards second base like they were going to make the pickoff attempt at second base, and they went to first base. A planned call there. Didn't work out on the overthrow. The pitch popped up in the infield. Kappas goes back. Can't see it. Can't see it. And it falls. And coming home to score that run was Rath. So 2 runs across here. Caden Kappas couldn't see it. Jack didn't have a line on it. Schroeder was charging in from center field. And the run will score. So 2 runs across here in the top of the ninth. Got a call to the mound visit here. Carlson Family Insurance mound visit located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is the number one goal. You could see right away that Caden Kappas kind of held out his arms to his side. You know, sometimes you see players doing that, and they'll wave their arms out to the sides and say, I got it. But that time, Kappas was saying, I don't see it.
Yeah, you could tell right away he didn't see it at all, ever. It's just a tough break.
Alex Beach sends a thank you for broadcasting here. We appreciate your text, Alex. Thank you very much. Alex Beach. Wahpeton falls behind now 3-1 on that hit. I think it goes down as a hit, doesn't it?
I believe so.
Runners now at first and second for Kindred. They're up 3-1. Pitch by Ulick, off the plate, ball 1.
Kindred number 13, Connor Rowland.
Tori Ulick on the hill for Wahpeton in relief of Caden Hockert, who came in relief of Jaden King. It's 2-0. Again, the 2 starting pitchers tonight. What an effort by both of them, as you heard us talk about earlier. Nick Thompson and Jaden King both had a great game, and both went to the max number of pitches as that one comes across for a strike. Two and one. Ulick delivers strike 2. It's 2-2. Runners at first and second. 1 out for Kindred. They've got 2 runs across here in the top of the ninth. Wahpeton answered their single run in the top of the 8th. Again, that breaking pitch just isn't working for Torrey.
Yeah, he just can't snap it off. Just some days you have a feel for it, some days you don't, and he just is not able to snap it off. He's got to get it out front. He's releasing it early.
3-2 count.
Tough thing to do.
And that one sails outside for him. That looked like a frustration pitch. So Connor Rowland draws the walk. He was hitting for Nick Thompson. So now it brings up the first baseman, Jack Packer. Bases loaded. Strike 1. 0-1 to the first baseman, Jack Packer. Bases are loaded for Kindred. 1 out. Corner infielders in. Middle infielders back as Packer swings through that one. It's strike 2. And the crowd getting into it here at John Randall. Just off the plate, ball 1, 1-2. Just tough to pick that ball up here, John Randall. In the lights. And again, that curveball just does not work for Tori Ulick. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Two and two. Outside, it's 3-2.
Close but no cigar. Good teaser pitch.
Alex Beach thinks he sold you a car when you first moved to town.
He sure did. Yeah, appreciate that.
3-2.
Card did me real well.
1 out. Ulick delivers high, and the run is walked in. So a walk issued to the first baseman, Jack Packer, and the wheels are coming off here for Wahpeton in the top of the 9th. Going to bring up Carter Schmitz.
Now batting for Kindred, the shortstop, number 11, Carter Schmitz.
Tori Ulick and Jackson Fleeflet having a conversation on the mound. 3 runs across here in the top of the 9th for Kindred. They have the lead, 4-1. And Roland standing at second base. You see him in the camera shot there that Coach Austin has brought up. Again, corners are in for Wahpeton. And goes outside for ball. 1-0 to the hitter Carter Schmitz. And the pitch outside for ball. Oh, he called that one a strike. A little delay on that one. Sorry, folks. 1-1. Ulick already in the set. Delivers that one. Misses that one. 2-1. He's already walked in 1 here in the top of the 9th. Bases are still loaded with 1 out. Tries to overthrow that one. Goes outside. Ball 3. Coach Kappas usually sits on the bucket outside the dugout there, and he's standing up, leaning in the dugout on the fence right now. 3-1. Called strike. Carter Schmitz started to head off toward first, and Tori Ulick throws a strike. 3-2. Got strike 3. Schmitz knew it. He grabbed the bat and took walking off on that one. So big strike out there for Tori Ulick and Wahpeton. It's going to bring up Lucas Klabundi. And I wonder, what are we going to get here? We're going to get a... Not sure what we're going to do. Maybe get a pinch runner over there at first base for Jack Packer? Yes, we are. We're going to get a courtesy runner over at first base. Pinch runner, I should say. Jack Packer is the first baseman. And that's going to be number 5. It'll be Jack Wold coming in to run.
Number 5, Jack Wold.
Wahpeton's got the 3-4-5 hitters coming up here in the bottom of the 9th. That one's fouled away over the top of the net. I believe, yeah, that's right. Kappas, Fleeflet, and Hawker due up for Wahpeton. Tori Ulick settles in for the 0-1 pitch. And that one catches the corner. Strike 2 to Lucas Klabundi. Lucas has singled and struck out twice and reached on a fielder's choice. Tori Ulick really wants that one, and as a check swing. Must have been a foul tip there. Or did he call it a ball? Not sure what that was there, Coach.
I'm guessing he pointed at the batter, so that would tell me it's a foul tip.
That's what I thought. The 1-2 pitch just misses. And he holds the count up in front of his face mask, so we can't see it. I don't know if it's 1-2 or 2-2. Whatever it is, here's the pitch. Outside. I think it's 2-2. Kappas holding the runner close. And no, everybody takes a free pass as Ulick issues another walk. And Kindred is batted around here in the bottom of the 9th. walking up to the plate here for his second time at bat here, and he scored the first run here for Kindred as Jeremiah Doctor. He reached on a walk and scored here in the top of the ninth. 4 runs across the plate here for Kindred in the top of the ninth. As Ulick delivers, swinging him, or foul back to the backstop. 0-1. This one's going a little late now, Coach. We're well into extra innings.
Yeah, this one has been longest game of the day, no doubt. But it's been worth every second of it.
Yeah, it's been a great game. And it's not over yet. Ulick delivers one a little bit too high again. It looks like he's still trying to break that curveball off, Coach.
Yeah, he's struggling to find it. It's tough, and that starts getting in your head a little bit.
Tall strike, 1-2, so he's finally ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tori Ulick. Bases remain loaded here for Kindred. They've got 4 runs across. Swung on, fouled back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Five to 1. We're in the 9th inning. Winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow at 6:30. The pitch sails up high. It's 2-2. Ulick so far in this inning has issued 5 walks.
Yeah, it starts with that breaking ball and a couple frustration pitches along the way.
Popped up, foul, out of play.
Hey, it's been a tough go here.
Yeah, it has for Torrey. And you know that Coach Kappas is thinking about tomorrow and the possibilities, and he's trying to save some pitching, I'm sure. Call strike 3, and that will retire the side. His Doctor is retired on strikes, and that will be the end of the 9th inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th here. Wahpeton trails by 4 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Kindred 5, Wahpeton 1. We'll be right back. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Ellard Excavating has been serving contractors and landowners of Richland and Wilkin County for over 55 years. Ellard Excavating services includes digging basements, replacing culverts, tree removal, ditching, and demolition of old buildings. Dependable, honest, and hardworking are just a few words that describe Jason and his crew at Ellard Excavating. Call Jason today at 701-899-0601. Ellard Excavating is a proud supporter of Wahpeton baseball. Good luck, Wahpeton, at the East Region Tournament. Taking a little extra time to get out there, Jeremiah Doctor, as he was the final out here in the top of the 9th. Now he's back out here. Welcome back, everybody, to the Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Austin Emdeck here on the call. We've had a doozy, and it's 5-1 in favor of Kindred here as they score 4 in the top of the 9th.
Yeah, now Wahpeton's going to try to put their long inning together as well. It's surely possible. They got the meat of the order coming up here, and 3, 4, 5 hitters.
It's going to be Kappas, Fleeflet, and Hockert due up for Wahpeton here to start out the bottom of the 9th, trailing by 4. Again, a good portion of the crowd still here as Kappas takes strike 1.
Breaks off a sharp breaking ball there. Bends around the backside, backdoor breaking ball.
Matt Pearson still on the mound for Kindred. Swung on and missed. Strike 2 to Kappas. 0-2 now. Did I hear 59 pitches for Ulick? Gave up a couple of hits and 5 walks in the 9th inning. Kindred took advantage of it. Good pitch there from Pearson off the plate. Seen if Kappas would chase. Caden's got usually a pretty good eye at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Outside for ball.
Ball in the same location,
yeah,
too. Real good teaser pitches there.
2-2. And the pitch. There's a little check swing, excuse me, and Kappa's going to hustle down the line and pulls him off the bag. So the hustle by Caden Kappas. Pearson knew it, and Kappas reaches. I'm almost going to say that's an error, Coach. Pulled him off the bag.
Yeah, very rarely do you see an error go to the pitcher, but there is one example of that has to go to the pitcher. Pulled him off the bag.
So here we go. Jackson Fleeflet steps up to the plate. Intentionally walked, I believe, last time. 2 times in a row, wasn't he?
2 times, yes.
He pulls that one off the fists, and he fights it off and goes foul. 0-1, Jackson Fleeflet. Pearson delivers. Sails up high, and Kappas will get down to second, so that takes away the force play at second base. Kindred not really too worried about it.
Yet.
1-1 to Jackson Fleeflet. Kappas standing at base. At second base, sorry. Fleeflet takes outside for ball. 2-1. Matt Pearson on the mound for Kindred. Rolling in left. Takes low for a ball. It's 3-1. So Fleeflet works the count. Couple signs there by Chris Kappas in the third base box. And everybody steps out of the plate there. Looks like maybe Mr. Peterson got a bug in his eye. I would say he took the mask off, rubbing his eyes there.
Yeah, that time of night.
Yep. 3-1 to Jackson Fleeflet from Matt Pearson. The pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 4. So Fleeflet will get the pass. We'll see if Josiah Brewer comes in to run for the catcher. He's walked 3 times in a row now. So Hockert steps up. I do not believe Brewer is coming in to run yet. And now we got Coach Almaris wants to come out and talk to Matt Pearson as the tying run comes to the on-deck circle for Wahpeton. So again, this mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So Coach Almaris walks out, maybe trying to settle Matt Pearson down a little bit here. Coach Almaris, a very good student of the game as well as Coach Kappas is. And Coach Almaris is probably telling his guys, all right, we just need to get the out somewhere. We just need to get the out. Oh, no, we're going to get a new pitcher.
We may get a pitching change
here.
here.
Pearson's walking out to center field. So we're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we'll have that call to the pen right after this. We'll be right back.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Insurance is an important
All right, I think I got it. Coming in to pitch now is Connor Rowland. Going back over to left is Klabundi, and then Pearson goes back out to center. And here we go. Swung on and missed by Hockert. Again, had a great night at the plate. 6 RBI for Wahpeton last night. He's only singled once today so far.
And sometimes you use them all up. Hopefully he's got one more in the tank here.
Swing and a miss as Rowland delivers a strike.
It could take you 10, 11 games to get 6 RBIs sometimes. And
yeah.
He got her knocked out in one. That's a heck of a feat.
The 0-2 pitch. Caught the corner, strike 3. Caden Hockert caught looking. So Connor Rowland comes in and does the job right away and gets the first out.
Third baseman, number 11, Riley Timian.
So Riley Timian steps up here to the plate for Wahpeton. Down to 2 outs left in regulation, or in this inning. As we got a timeout here. What are we going to do? And we're ready to go. Riley Timian with runners on first and second. 1 out. Pitch delivered is a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Rowland coming on and firing strikes. Delivers tight to Riley Timian. That one had some burn behind it.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, a little extra oomph on that one.
Heard the pop up here with our headsets on and the windows are closed. 1-1. Swing through that one. It's 1-2. Connor Rowland doing his job coming in from left field. The 1-2 pitch. Timian puts the bat on it, hits the net over on the first base side. 1-2. And the winner of this one will be a guaranteed spot to get into the state tournament and play for the championship tomorrow. Followed back into the net. Riley Timian getting closer to being on top of it.
Yeah, and the more and more you get deeper into an at-bat, I always say the leverage starts tilting towards the hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Timian takes outside for a ball. It's 2-2. Greg McNary sends another update from the West. Williston qualifies for the state tournament with a 5-2 win over number 1 Mandan. The 2-2 pitch. Timian takes high for a ball. It's 3-2. So getting behind in the count initially, and now Riley Timian working the full count. Tying run for Wahpeton on deck. 3-2 pitch. 1 out. The outside corner again catches the Wahpeton hitters. Strike 3.
Now batting for Wahpeton, right fielder number 6, Jaden King.
Jaden King comes up for Wahpeton. King has struggled at the plate here, Coach, a little bit tonight. Yep. Hit by a pitch. He'll foul that one away.
Yeah, he's flew out to left, flew out to short. He was hit by a pitch, and he reached on an error.
Wahpeton trailing 5-1 with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Wahpeton down to their last 2 strikes. Jaden King at the plate. Takes high for a ball. On deck for Wahpeton is Josiah Hoffman. The 1-1 pitch from Rowland. Outside, too far there as Doctor tried to bring that one back in. 2-1. Two 2-1 pitch. Low for a ball. It's 3-1. So the tying run just 1 ball away from coming to the plate. And then you might hear some cheering from the fans. The 3-1 pitch from Connor Rowland. And there goes the runners. Swing and a miss. It's 3-2, and the runners advance. And no contest. Those 2 runs mean nothing now with first base open. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Oh, my goodness. Inside strike, strike 3. That's going to end the game here at John Randall Field. Kindred moves on to the championship game tomorrow. Your final score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 5-1. Kindred moves on. Wahpeton will play tomorrow at 11 a.m. We'll be back and recap everything here on the postgame show brought to you by Mindak Farmers Co-op coming up next right after this.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Welcome back to John Randall Field here, Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome everybody to the Mindak Farmers Cooperative postgame show. Mindak Farmers Cooperative offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for full-time employment. Check out their webpage at www.mdf.coop. mdf.coop. 2 hours, 45 minutes, 9-inning game, Coach. I'm sorry, I'm not paying you overtime to be up here, buddy.
No, that's just fine because that game was all the payment I needed. That was one heck of a game.
That was fun.
Too bad. Again, I've said it a couple times. Too bad someone's got to lose someone like that because we saw Jaden King start the game for Wahpeton and just absolutely dominate in his 7 innings thrown. And same for Nick Thompson from Kindred. He threw his 105, and, man, he had Wahpeton's offense on lockdown. Just a heck of a performance all around. Spectacular defensive plays from both sides. You could go on and on and on about this game. We could have a 2-hour postgame show on this one too because there's a lot of action.
Couple of strikeouts for Nick Thompson, who again pitched a great game for Kindred. And you mentioned Jaden King, Coach, and I think I had him for 9 strikeouts instead of Jaden King. So again, a great game. And unfortunately for Jaden King, he watched the last pitch go by for strike 3. So a tough loss here for Wahpeton as they fall 5-1 to Kindred. Kindred did well and beat the number 1 seed. So the number 5 seed, Kindred, playing on Wednesday, Thursday, now Friday, they get to the championship game as the number 5 seed, got a guaranteed ticket punched for the state tournament in Watford City next week.
They've earned it. They've been playing good ball. it's tough to come in and execute every single day like that. Like you said, we're going on 4 days in a row here, and hats off to Kindred. They're playing good ball when it matters most.
And Wahpeton's got to come back the hard way now. They've got to win 2 tomorrow. Well, they got to win 1 tomorrow to get to the state tournament. If they win that one, they will get to the 3rd place game, and they would either win or lose. They will either go as the 3 seed or the 4 seed. And then they'll take on the West Fargo Vets. And then the West Fargo Aces and the Fargo Jets play in the 1:30 game. So Wahpeton plays at 11 against the Vets in a 1:30 game with the Aces and the Jets. Just go through the line score, Coach, and they'll let you go. 5 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors committed by Kindred, and they stranded 12 through 9 innings. For Wahpeton, 1 run on 6 hits. They committed 1 error and 13 stranded on base. Again, what a game. I guess we're just both kind of unwinding here after this one. That was an exciting game all the way through. We were scoreless through 7. Then in the 8th, each team scored 1, and then in the 9th, Kindred let it loose. And taking the loss for Wahpeton was Tori Ulick. Unfortunately, somebody had to take a loss. Caden Hoggart came in and pitched a little bit, but Tori Ulick took the loss for Wahpeton. So I think that's going to wrap it up. I don't know of anything else I want to say. Everybody else that watched this game, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great time, as good a time as Coach Austin Emdeck and I did. Coach, just quick, I want to say a quick, very, very heartfelt thank you. Great having you up here for the last day here, and then a couple games the other day, and just been fun having you up in the booth.
Yeah, it was fun sharing the booth with you all day today and a little bit the other few days. Hopefully I pass the test. Maybe you'll even invite me back.
Well, I've only got 1 day of baseball left, and you're not going to be in town tomorrow, so otherwise you'd certainly get the invitation. So we'll get you another time, Coach, and who knows, we might get you on the hook for football sometime.
Oh, I think the chances of that are probably pretty good.
All right. Austin Emdeck, thank you again very much, and we're going to wrap it up here at John Randall Field. Again, your final score: Wahpeton falls to Kindred in 9 innings. They're going to play at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. They'll take on the Vets. So our first game with Wahpeton, they're going to have to go to bed and get back up, come back over here to the ballpark right away. Austin, again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. For Chad Affield, for Brian Watson, who's been watching from afar and managing from afar, we appreciate it, Brian. Thank you very much. I'm Joe Schreiner. For Austin, Brian, Chad, everybody else here involved with Three Borders Sports Network, what a great day. We got 4 games left tomorrow here on Three Borders Sports Network. Good night, everybody.
Good night.